Because I'm worth it.
Yeah.
Hello, what's up, everybody?
Hello.
Happy Saturday. We're
Happy
getting ready
Saturday.
to-
Cheers.
Cheers. Your glass looks huge. Is it really? That's a
So
big glass.
big. Like it's like literally the size of my
It is.
face.
Actually, I shouldn't be talking because this is a pretty big, what are these called? Not tumblers. What are these ones called? I forget.
Glass.
It's a glass. Well, it is
It's a
glass.
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 Sorry, I don't really know what else to call it.
There's like a name for it. It's not a tumbler. Someone in the chat might know. Beaker. You know
Stemless.
what we need to get? We need to get mega pints.
Oh my god, yes we do. Oh my god, if well, I mean Gary's a recovering an previous alcoholic, but he should get a tumbler that says Gary Beaker. Anyways, I'm so cheesy and
Does he
so
drink coffee?
stupid.
He could put coffee in it.
Yes.
Stemless wine goblet. That's what we'll call it. 'Cause that
there we
sounds
go.
fancy.
That sounds correct. So let's go with that.
Like in the background. Thanks. I know I changed it. And there's Wiley Dave. He sponsored this background pretty much 'cause you can see all the little
No,
legs of the characters up there. Thank you
She
again
was
so much,
showing
Wiley.
it off. It's so beautiful. I love it. I love it.
Yes, me too. Thank you again. I've said I opened it on stream yesterday on Kick, and I waited for him to come on, and he was just I was like a kid on Christmas. I was like, and I explained to Xray about the dead bodies. It looked like dead bodies, little
little
bags.
bit,
It was
a little
so
bit.
funny,
But you
just a
know,
little bit.
I was trying to work on my background at one point in the day, and
And
I
I'll
was
say
like,
it looks a little different, like the angle, or you move some stuff.
I think I moved the camera. Anyways, it got moved, but I was trying to see if I pulled out the Snorlax, what it would look like if I streamed, and then I was like, the wall's so bare. I'm too embarrassed to do it until I put like something there.
Place it so it looks like he's like smelling you or like hugging you from the back.
Oh my
You could do
god, can you
that, like,
imagine?
he's
I'll just
peeking
stream
out.
laying against it. Maybe that'll be better than laying on Snorlax.
What's up, Rhino? I got this. Look at
Hey.
actually. She's like my new Kickstream mascot. It's
Oh,
like $2. So cute. $2 at Walgreens, right? So
I
when I
love
have to
it.
go do something, I just put her there and it looks really funny because
That's
I'm
so
not here.
adorbs.
Her name is Robin
Oh
from
my god,
One
that's what
Piece.
I should do. I will put Gary the Snorlax on my chair
Yeah.
while I go.
I see it.
I put the
it
Gary
before.
beard on him.
I love it. Yeah, do that. It's nice. I used to just either put a Be Right Back screen up or just let them have a chair stream, but now Robin takes over.
The chair's better than the plushie.
Who said that?
What?
Hokies? Of course he did. He has an obsession with my chair. I don't want to know what it's about. No, I'm just kidding. What's up?
Oh my god, why you love the chair, Hokies?
Where's the number one thought on the stream? Disparu. He'll be joining us momentarily.
He got tired out by Mahler and the EFAP crew.
Yeah, if he ends up not making it, we won't hold it against him because listen, did you watch the Marvels?
Yes.
You guys are some troopers because I can't.
I watched it in D-box seats to hopefully make it better.
Did it?
A little bit, to be honest.
It was
kind of nice. It was nice. It was more comfortable. It was nice kind of feeling the 3D movement as you watch the movie. So it was cool. But yeah, I didn't make up for how bad the movie was, unfortunately.
Are you a cat lady now?
I've always liked animals. I mean, I have dogs. I can see through it, it's not going to make the movie having the cats there. Baby Yoda at least was an integral part, of the Star Wars Mandalorian. But it can't save it. Maybe if the cat was there the entire time, but even then it didn't make sense, some of the scenes.
A Marvel movie didn't make sense? What?
What?
What? I could drink
Yeah,
I'll drink to
yeah.
that.
There's a lot of things that was very messy in the movie, and I mean, I'm not someone who has that mindset where I need to pick out all the little details and I get annoyed of it, but there was so much for me that I was just confused on, and if if I'm confused, I think most of the audience is gonna be confused.
Yeah. Well, because a lot of people go into these movies, and this is where I say about Marvel movies, if they do characters I don't know, I'm okay with it. Like, that's probably why people like me and you actually are like, "Okay, Echo looks interesting." It is a little bit sad, though, that, like, we see a little bit of blood, and we're like, "Yes! That's what we want to," like, we just
Well,
gonna
it just adds
say that
to the, like, the real factor of
but it's
that.
sad that we need that we're like, "Yeah," like, it should have always been there a little bit, like, the real
Just a
factors
little bit.
of
It doesn't have to be a lot. Like,
No.
it just has to be believable, you know?
Just
I
finished
don't
watching
need
it. Oh,
a
Rhino
Watchmen
watched it.
version of blood, like, on your face. Is it
Yeah,
Watchmen
no.
that had ridiculous amount of blood?
I think so, yeah. But I so when they take because when they did Captain Marvel, I didn't really know I'm not huge, I like comics, but I'm particular. I didn't know who Captain Marvel was really or Miss Marvel, and then like, all of a sudden all those comics were everywhere when I went to comic book stores and when the first movie came out. I still haven't watched Captain Marvel. I'm not going to.
Mhm.
I don't need it. But when they take, superheroes that we don't know about, like, we don't know Echo. A lot of people don't know who Echo is. Only real, true comic book fans know who that is.
Mhm.
So, we see it, and we're not gonna really see everything that they did wrong that's not staying true to the comics, so we might just get an entertainment out of it, but we do see the crap when they sneak in, like, girl power, and she's like a Mary Sue. We see stuff like that because it just gets shoved into everything. But I yeah, I Marvels just looked so bad that it's like they tried so
Yeah.
hard to make it almost, like, cute and quirky, but still girl power. Did I nail it? Is that
Yeah.
what it was? Cute, quirky, but
Yeah.
still girl
Well,
power?
hey, I'll just pull a line from FNT. It's my favorite character is the Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, right? Miss Marvel? And I love her and hate her. Like, there's such good moments that were, like, adorable, and then it became too, like, cheesy. I hated her love for Captain Marvel. It was
The fangirling was, like,
it
real
it was
intense.
overly fangirling. It's what you would see out of every Swiftie BTS army, fangirl. Like, she probably would kill to meet Captain Marvel type of, like, stalker behavior. Like, her room had so much paraphernalia of her and Captain Marvel, like, as if they're gonna be best friends and be like, "Yeah, you and me, twinsies. Oh my gosh."
Yeah, I saw that in the trailer when she, like, drops in there and she's like it looks like she's stalking her and, like, it's a shrine almost, like, she looks very
Well, it
disturbed by
is.
it.
It's really creepy. Like, I loved Spice Girls and I love Backstreet Boys and had posters, but it wasn't just of the one in my room. It was multiples of other things. It just it it got onto that almost creepy stalker factor that, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah. No, I yeah, the trailer just didn't do it for me. I hate that too because remember getting excited. I don't know, maybe you didn't, but I feel like everyone did, whether you're into superhero or not. When they first started making all the Marvel movies, I would get so excited, like, yes, this is coming out.
Yes,
I can't wait to see it.
it
And
was
then,
guaranteed entertainment.
yeah, I'm trying to think of when it dropped off for me. Someone in the chat
Uh,
will say it.
for
Someone in the
me, normie perspective, I wasn't a fan of any comics. Still not a fan, I suppose. But after I would say after I watched Infinity, where I didn't watch Captain Marvel or Ant-Man and the Wasp, didn't really feel like it. I think Ant-Man was the start of, like, not feeling it. It's not doing that good for me. And then the two standalone movies weren't great. I think I just wanted to see Iron Man, Thor, or who would the third be? Uh Iron Man or Thor? Is that
Hulk,
really all I want to see
Iron
between
Man.
all of them?
Oh, who you wanted to see?
Maybe
Come
Captain
on,
America?
I was gonna
Maybe
say,
Captain America?
Bucky, Winter Soldier,
Yeah, but yeah, I'll
Bucky,
put
Sebastian
Bucky and Captain
Stan, because he
America
looks good and
together.
he's good. He's good though.
Yeah.
He's actually a good
Yeah, so if it
character.
wasn't them, I didn't wanna see it. You know what's funny? I think if they put the Black Widow movie before Infinity War, it would have done $1 billion guaranteed.
That hurts still to me because I didn't like the Black Widow movie. I seen its potential and what they could have done with it to make it so much better, but when
Mhm.
that's honestly, that's what that was just me being kind of, like, salty. That's one of the reasons I didn't wanna go see Captain Marvel. The first time I seen the announcement for it before knowing anything about Brie Larson, anything about the story, I was like, "Who is this, and why aren't we getting a Black Widow movie?" She was first. She was in the Avengers. She was, like, the first out of the MCU ladies,
Mhm.
superhero ladies anyways. I know there was other ladies, but I
Yeah.
was so mad. I wanted a Black Widow and Hawkeye movie. I love
Yes,
Hawkeye.
a Hawkeye movie would have, or, like, the 2 of them together would have been absolute magic.
Yeah, like, when she's talking about it in the Black Widow movie, was it Budapest? And you see she's like, "Oh, this is from our arrows," and I'm like, "Why didn't we get that movie?" Like, I was
Mhm.
so that's all I was thinking
A
about. I
little
didn't
origin story because we didn't know anything really about her. She just was this
she was the
amazing
eye candy.
fighter, eye candy. She was hot and sexy. She could act. She could like not just acting Scarlett Johansson, but like, when she's
Mhm.
pretending to be all those different agent uh faces and all. Oh,
Natasha, yeah.
that scene where she's in the middle of interrogating someone, where she's tied up, and you think she's being pinned down,
Oh.
but it's not actually her being pinned down. She's like, "I have him exactly where I want him." What?
That was that was amazing, and that's where it's so the one thing I did like about the Black Widow movie is they explained more about the Black Widow program that made her what she is, instead of it that's the only part I like, but they still could have done that so much better. But I love
Yes.
that, 'cause she's just such a badass, and, like, when girls like us, we were pretty young when that first came out. It's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, and, like, again, she was hot because girls like to see, feminine good-looking girls. They don't have to be dumpy all the time. Writers take a
Mhm.
note. Mark of
Mhm.
Reality had a question, that you
Uh-huh.
can answer. Thank you for the
Sure.
$2, Mark of Reality. Do they really say black girl magic?
Yes.
Her
I
face
believe
says
it
it
was
all.
Nick Fury that said it too. So,
Oh,
do
what'd
we
they do
want
to my
context?
boy?
Are we
Go
allowed
ahead.
spoilers? Yeah. So
Nobody
this is
cares.
earlier on in the movie. This is when they first start realizing that they're switching when they're using their powers, and Captain Marvel is on the ship. Um Monica Rambeau and Fury just visited Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, and you know Captain Marvel had flew into the air and then had switched with Kamala Khan while she was in the air, so she's falling to her death, and Monica Rambeau's like, or, "I can't fly," and it's like, "You can do it." And he's just like, "Black girl magic," and she flies off.
Wow, that makes it even cringier. They already ruined Nick Fury. I didn't see Captain Marvel,
Oh
but
my
they're
god, he's
just
so
like the
horrible in this. I'd rather him a sad man because now all he is the butt of the joke. He's petting the cats and basically herding them around and looking like, oh, I care only about cats, not being a leader. How is he a leader? He didn't lead at all. He's just a bumbling idiot.
that's what they do to all the guys, and yeah, I guess even they do it to black guys now because it used to just be like, stereotypical.
Yeah.
They would do it to the white
Yeah.
men,
I
but
mean, that was the next group of people to be, you know, attacked by the woke
they
mob.
act. Yes. Raider, thank you for the
Thank you.
5548.
Saucy.
There you go. We got
Ooh,
our
so
first
saucy.
Saucy. Everyone says they spell it like that. If I ever mention Disparu's name in any other stream, someone in the chat goes Saucy.
Saucy. Saucy. Thank you, Raider.
Thanks, Raider.
Making this stream extra saucy now.
That was really close. She's
I tr
filling in.
I tried to, channel my, inner thought with a bit of Disparu accent.
You did. I think he'd be proud, or maybe
Yeah,
not. He'd
thank
be
you.
like, "That was."
Thank you.
He'd comment, "That was terrible." He comes in, "That was
Cringe.
terrible."
I could see him judging me. That's not how I do it.
I
Oh.
didn't see it, but Xray will know this. The
Oh,
Kate Bishop cameo at
yeah.
the end of Marvels is cringe as hell. Oh god.
I think that when I think of a leader, I think Miss Marvel has potential. She's not there yet, and her coming in trying to be kind of like Fury with the tablets and being like, I'm making a team. You're gonna be part of it. I don't feel that energy from her because throughout the whole entire movie, she's, you know, being this little simp. She's a simp for Captain Marvel. And she's the comedic joke the entire movie. E every joke is from her, kinda like how Thor was the jokester, or how, Guardians of the Galaxy, Peter Quill had all the
Mhm.
jokes along with, what's his face? The the wrestler? Forgot his character's name. Topless. Drax.
Oh, Bautista, whatever his
Yeah,
name is, right?
yeah.
Oh, Jay said everyone over here, "Thank you."
Hi, Jay. Thank you,
Hi.
Jay. Drunk 3PO. She's a kid. Yeah. Yeah, and the funny
Well,
part is
it
Kate Bishop, and even in the scene, Kate's like, "I'm not a kid, I'm 23 years old." We don't even know if Miss Marvel's a lesbian.
she probably will be. Come on, Marvel. You know.
Probably. With Kate Bishop? Oh, no. Oh, I don't see it. I don't see it. Plus,
I
oh
don't know.
my
I
god,
didn't see the movie and I'm not going to. I can't. I can't
the
sit through it.
costumes, they were so frumpy.
Let's look them up.
Like, I don't understand how you can't make costumes that fit well. If it's the material or the fitting, you know, I have had dance costumes at all ages, so it's not that hard to make costumes that fit well with movement. You can make dance costumes out of faux leather, pleather as we called it. And it still look good. I really don't understand why they can't do that.
Hold on. I'm seeing this. Why is it look oh, I'm at the wrong
Oh,
way.
you're talking about Captain Marvel's a lesbian. Oh, no, Captain Marvel wasn't a lesbian or wasn't the simp. It was Miss Marvel.
Ew.
Yeah, look at that. Like
That looks
she
terrible.
has a gut in her costume. She's got a little tire around her. I'm
You
like,
can't get no tummy control going around. No fat
yeah.
shaming her, just
I
saying.
also
Like
I
superheroes are
don't
supposed to
think
be
it's
like
her tummy. I don't think she actually has a body like that. I
probably
think
the
it's just the
pants.
costume, the pants, whatever is going on just doesn't make her look good.
That was a game. Yeah.
And
No.
maybe it's a little bit of the material as well. Like, why did they have to have those extra lines down the side? Now that costume, um, at that
Mhm.
angle looks better, but
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Monica Rambeau's butt in that costume looks like she's wearing a diaper
Ew.
because her
Um,
costume in her like butt region is like white, so it's gonna make it look
it looks like a
kind of,
diaper.
yeah,
Yeah.
like a little depends action going on.
Corey's been a member for 5 months. Wicked and Xray girl
Thanks.
love. Thanks, Corey.
Thank you, sorry. But I mean, like the only good looking woman in the movie was Brie Larson. I'm not gonna judge Kamala Khan. I mean,
She's
she's
a
kind
little
of supposed
girl.
to be like
Mhm.
a little kid, but I mean, we can all agree that the costume just
Is this Bree's costume in the Marvels? Or no, this was something
I think
else.
this was
This was
in
Endgame or
Infinity
some
War or
Infinity War,
Endgame.
not yeah, one
I,
of them. I don't
well,
know.
like this costume doesn't look that bad, that version,
Hers
but I
looks
think that
best out of all of them.
they could have done better even then too with the material. Just I don't know, there was just something that just was so off on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
there's
wish
something
I
that's
could
just
find a picture of the booty for you.
if you find it, just pop it up.
We're gonna go booty searching.
Well, we're on the topic of Marvel. I have this
Uh-huh.
little thing. I was gonna wait for Disparu was probably waiting for us to finish our Marvel talk or
He's
the
like
Marvels
all
talk because
marveled
he's burnt
out.
out, and I don't blame him.
You don't want
Oh,
to
that
talk
was
about it.
Infinity War. Okay,
Oh,
so
I just
if you
searched Captain Marvel and her costume looks like way better in the comics. I don't know what they did.
yeah. Oh,
IRL.
look who's here!
Hi, Dispy.
Disparu. Oh,
Hello.
nice hoodie.
Are you talking about Miss Marvel? Yeah, I've had this for ages. Like since he did the drop. It's just not been
Yeah, me
cold
too.
enough.
I don't know if I actually have the hoodie, but I have the shirt. Um, Welcome in. Yeah, we're almost finishing. I just said I'm like, Disparu's gonna wait until we're finished talking about
I was
the
hoping.
Marvels.
I
We're
was
almost
hoping
done.
I'd missed it.
You didn't take
kinda
long
like-
enough.
You didn't. We're gonna. We started with that though. But I switched over to this real quick because Captain America: Brave New World is reportedly getting extensive reshoots after negative test scores. 3 major
Wonder why.
sequences will be cut. Will be cut with reshoots apparently happening from January to May. The source is a YouTube video, so I just thought that was interesting. He's Red Hulk, right? Harrison
is?
Ford. He's gonna be Red Hulk. I don't know the comics well enough. I just know that's like the I don't know his name. Like I just know Red
His
Hulk.
character's
Someone.
name?
I mean, it's not even Captain America, so I literally don't care. To
It's
me,
not. He's not in it, right? Like it's just gonna. Is Bucky even gonna be in it?
I don't know.
well, it's not. We know who Captain America is. Like that guy doesn't even have the super serum, so how can you be Captain America? Like to me, it doesn't. Like from coming, I don't know the comics, so Captain America has the super serum. If you don't have the super serum, you can't be Captain America. Like
He needs to be a superhuman with super strength and jumping and all this.
Why didn't they make Bucky? Like I just don't understand that.
why
He
didn't
was
they just
already
keep the
there,
sign
'cause
guy
he's
who's Captain
white.
America?
I mean,
He's
yeah, that's
white.
and so is Bucky. I just love Bucky. Okay, I love the Winter Soldier.
I love
Sebastian
like
Stan.
the actor too. He's I love his work.
Me
Anything he's
too.
been in, so, yeah.
Me and Nick or something. Yeah, I love
Maybe
his
we're
work.
a bit blinded there.
Maldi, remember for 3 months? Thank you.
Yeah, I
Disparu
bring the
belongs
black
to
girl magic.
the melanin magic or lack thereof. Hail to all of y'all. Thank you, Maldi.
We got white girl magic, yellow girl magic, and that Dispy saucy magic.
It is literally.
saucy.
It was in the trailer, right? That he says it, and I just kept thinking, like, more hoping, but definitely assuming that in the movie there'd be some kind of explanation of what on earth that meant. None. It just
No.
happens. He just screams it at her, and she flies, and I'm like, people don't talk like this. This is not normal human speak. I don't know what language you're using. I don't know whether it's even meant to be funny. If it is meant to be funny, how? And it's just
It's
The
not.
only thing I
It's a
said.
girl
Wow.
power moment.
no, but it
So
doesn't make
this
any
isn't-
sense.
It
Like,
does
this
like
isn't
a
the
racism
diaper.
worst.
magic. It's like what?
Yeah. This isn't the worst one of her booty, but you can tell like it's not done well because you shouldn't be having this bunching in the crotch butt area. For
This is a
one.
very different topic than EFAP was.
Oh, sorry.
We're talking about
No one talked about bunching in the crotch or anything.
Yeah.
Paula didn't come out and go, yeah, but have you seen her crotch?
Yeah, no, I mean, we're girls here. We talk about crotches and buttholes all the time, as Carrie says.
Xray said that it looked like she had a diaper on. I didn't see the
Yeah,
movie, so
This part, this
learning from
doesn't
you
look
guys.
as bad, but like, look at Captain Marvel's outfit. Like, it doesn't look like it even fits her well. And where this sits, it
Well,
should
they are
be
desperately
higher.
trying to give her curves.
Like,
desperately.
What do you
can.
mean? Bree's got a
can.
booty.
She can put if they put
I'm
the belt
kidding.
a little higher, it would actually cinch at her waist and actually look like she has curves. But they have it sitting somewhere really horribly on her. I don't care about the star.
was like,
part.
I don't know. What
He
you're
doesn't
talking about.
care.
I don't, he's like, I don't care.
She doesn't have curves.
Yeah, I mean
You
that's
can
that's
fix
Like
it.
men care about the person wearing the clothes, not the clothes.
But you can
But-
also
They don't-
accentuate it.
Yeah, but you look at it, but how can we lie, right? So you'll look at somebody and go, what makeup can lie and make their face better than it is? And now you're like, what clothes can lie and make it
It's
seem like
not.
an optical illusion that
It's not
actually
lying,
she's got curves? And I'm just
it's
like, she doesn't have curves.
It's accenting the areas where you can, because
Yeah,
where
lying.
you put if you wear a belt like up where your boobs are, it's not a good place to have like your pants stop.
No, but the
like-
reason why you want the belt in the middle is because it's meant to accentuate the it gives you the idea that actually there's more curves there than there are.
Yeah, they're trying to make it look like it's on something. Like there's some hips holding that up, but there's not. Wicked Steel, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Let's go. 5 months potato squad. Thank you, Wicked Steel.
potato
And Jesus Davila, 199 super sticker. It's a thumbs up. Thank you.
her. I'm gonna. Why are we talking about fashion? I don't know.
Aw, and Psychotic Mongoose gifted 1 membership. Thank you.
Saucy.
There you go. Had to do it. He's back. Second
Okay.
saucy of the night.
Let me see if I can
Extra
find
girl
some
filled in for you. She did a decent job.
saucy.
Maybe.
Sauce.
Started blowing in the mic.
Saucy. Well, I'm good at doing that. Oh my gosh. Just
on
trying
D&D
to.
and literally said the line, "I will undo another button," and I'm like, I
Here,
can't do
okay,
that on streams.
This will yeah, I wasn't actually gonna do that. This will show. Okay, well, I'm trying to explain. I'm not very good at explaining, but where the pants leg can.
You got the diagram.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
low
wasn't ready
waist
for that.
doesn't accentuate the hips in that sense where you can see the
you're
curve.
trying to lie.
It's the same thing with guys and the shirts that they wear. And the pants they wear. It's not a lie.
The entire aim of you going through all of this is to go that if she did this, it would fake it and make it look as if this was happening.
No,
like,
she still has the same body.
She could just have curves.
Where she ends up wearing it doesn't change where the hips lay. It just draws your eyes into a certain area. So when you go to like a mid-rise or a high-rise, you can see the curves of the hips way more than the low-rise.
Yeah, it gives the illusion.
Not lying.
Actually. It gives the
it's
illusion.
not an illusion.
You're teaching Dan. He's listening very carefully.
It's not an illusion.
It's like men's suits. Men's suits are designed to like the different cuts of suits are designed to accentuate or slim down certain areas.
What is a lie is if you wear
it is
a
because
binder,
the suit is cut
or
like that is cut to give you more hips. It's like makeup. Makeup isn't reality.
Okay, I can agree with you about makeup, but what
this
I'm
is the
saying
same
is
thing.
it's not lying.
It is because the clothes are cut to fall a certain way.
No.
Yes.
How is that lying?
That's what tailoring is. That's literally what tailoring is.
If that's the case, I'll walk around naked. Is that better?
Well,
I mean, it would probably get more people in the cinema.
No.
If you're going from a purely profit-driven perspective.
No, a lie would be like surgery or binders or what?
No,
is that?
having like
Spandex.
deliberately wearing clothes that are cut a certain way to fall. Like you see it all the time, right? Those gym shorts. And, like, it literally has parts of the clothing reinforced around the arse to shove the fat into a shape that somehow resembles an arse.
That's the same thing as spandex. Because Disparu's advocating for a nude society.
Disparu isn't arguing against. No, actually, I'm definitely arguing against that. My brain suddenly went through all the people that you definitely. It's like no, put it back on, love, put it back on.
No, but anyways, that's my argument. I guess we're never gonna agree.
Mom,
no, because
Dad,
it's
stop
the
arguing.
entire point of tailoring is that.
Jason Webster, thank you for the Australian. That's what the A is, right? Australian $5. So far, the Marvels has earned 2.6 million domestically.
21.6.
Oh, sorry, 21.
I honestly don't blame you for saying 2.6. I mean, it was close. That's probably next week.
Sorry. I haven't had a wine or anything since last week, so it's hitting me.
Oh, are you drunk already?
I like going when it's like, I'm
No,
sorry, I'm
I'm
drunk.
so
And you're like,
little.
I'm sorry, I'm sober.
I'm sorry, I'm sober. I can't read. Sorry, I'm drunk. I can't read. No, I'm not. I'm just like, I'm getting the giggles. Wicked Steel, thank you for the $1.49 super sticker. It's hearts. Thank you, Wicked Steel.
Mm. I never thought I'd be arguing about fashion with Disparu.
Hey, I'm just glad to have a topic that isn't pissing Marvels.
Oh, that's
how long?
true.
How long have I been on that topic? Like 7 hours of just constant the Marvels.
Wait, when did you say that?
I think they're just. I think Mecca's just.
Yeah, when I was talking about the gym shorts, you can even see it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now there are shorts literally where the entire arse is a different color because it's made of a different fabric, and it's literally hemmed around each cheek to shove everything only into that.
The fact that
I could name names, but I'm not going to.
Is hilarious to me because I didn't even know. But these shorts.
This room's getting saucy. I mean, if you're gonna get saucy, this is the stream to do it.
Oh my
God. Well, no, it's literally me getting annoyed at things, and then I come on here and I'm like, yeah, but have you thought about this?
He's like, I gotta say what I need to say.
I walk around the supermarket annoyed.
Oh my God! Can we have a live stream of you walking around the supermarket?
It's just me being offensive, but in my own head about everybody else. Like, I honestly don't know how some people survive. Every time I walk around a supermarket, I'm amazed that people survive. Like, they seem stunned by the most amazing things. They'll stand in front of a shelf and just stare at it. Like, I'll walk around the
I
shop.
know,
come
it's
back, and
always
they're
a
still
shop that
staring
I
at it.
need too. I would love to see Disparu walk around a grocery store in Florida because I still have like that New York in me where I walk fast. I get in, I have my list. I go in each part like, okay,
Yeah, well, I
at the
just know
beginning of
what I
the store
eat.
my stuff. Yeah, I know what I got to get and I'm not even joking. Over here, it wasn't this bad over in New York State. Like people were fast. We got to get things done. But in Florida, there's family reunions in the middle of the supermarket aisles. They
Oh, I
stand there
hate
and there's
that.
always like some old lady blocking like the cheese. We'll just say like right in front of the sliced cheese that I need. And I'm like,
That is not even that for me that bothers me. It's when people stop their cart in the middle of the aisle, blocking everything and everyone. And you're like, excuse me.
said, I want to
No.
see Disparu. He'll be like,
No, I
"Move."
was like, should I say? It's like I literally and multiple times rammed supermarket trolleys. I'm like, I'm going down the middle, and there's just a trolley. I'm like, smang, and I'm just walking on. They like turn around. I'm like, I'm already off. It's like, I'm not stopping. You're in the way. Bang! It's like it's not a person. I think I can get away with this.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't know if I'm brave enough to do that. I don't have the balls. I'll just yell at them in a nice, polite
She'll be like,
tone.
sorry, can I get by?
No, I'll be like, excuse me, can you move your cart?
I remember it was when it first started. Did you have like one way during lockdown? It was like one way you could walk down.
Oh yeah,
up and
down the
alleys.
aisles, so you could only yeah.
So I walked down one, and I was like maybe 2 trolleys distance down this aisle, right? And it was really late at night, so I'm the only person in the entire aisle, and I just turn around and go back up the aisle. Like, I didn't care anyway, but it didn't really stop me at any point. But it was even more stupid because of the situation. And this woman walks past, and she's like, "Excuse me, you can only walk." It's like, I clearly know. So you're not informing me. You're literally, you think you've got some authority, and now you want to harass me.
It's the aisle police.
You're about 2 foot shorter than me, and I just like glare at her. I stop moving and I just glare at her, and you could see like the authority drain away as she suddenly realizes I'm 2 foot shorter than him. I don't know why I said that, and she just kind of looked down and it's like just walked off. This is what happens. There's a certain level that people get where it's like third-party authority that they think they have from other people, and the moment anyone just goes, "Yeah, but what are you going to do about it?" You don't even have to say anything. Everyone realizes the situation is stupid. And I'm like, I don't know. There's something about supermarkets. Nobody knows how to shop. Just go in, buy your food. You buy the same stuff every week. I don't believe you're like, "Oh, I don't know what brand of custard to buy." Oh.
People were wild during that time.
This is my monologue.
Oh, see, for me, I read the nutrition label a lot of the times now, just to make sure there's not certain ingredients in it.
Yeah, but surely once you've done that for like a month, you know what you eat.
Yeah. But if I want to try something new or try something different, then yeah, I'm gonna be reading
those labels. How often do you buy
labels.
something new?
I look it up if I'm getting something new because I don't like staying in the grocery store longer than I need to. So if I want something new, I look all that up online before I go.
Let's just say I love Costco, and there's always new things.
I've never been to Costco. I'm thinking about going because there wasn't one, at least not that I know of, near me before I moved, but there's one like 20 minutes or so from where I am now. So I might check them out.
You should go to Costco. Your first time in Costco, it's so fun.
I'll make a video for you.
You
so
can
see my
you can
reaction.
also, I don't know if you can do this 100% in the States, but in Canada, if you get Costco gift cards, you don't need a membership to shop there.
Oh.
You can't get away with that.
Yeah, they can't just
I thought about it.
Money. So but yeah, love Costco. It's amazing.
I know you guys get a lot more choice. So I imagine it's even worse over there. But here, most things stay the same. So if you can't decide whether you want to buy chicken or lamb, that just don't go shopping.
Oh yeah, that's different. Like I was thinking about like just new items because I do that all the time.
Yeah, but the rest of the stuff doesn't really change much.
Yeah. No, not when it comes to food. I've stood in Costco aisles for like ever trying to measure stuff out for like home renovations. Oh, you wouldn't want to go with me on those. Figure out, which toilet do I prefer? Because toilets come in different heights.
How on earth do you buy it? I didn't know Costco sold. I thought that was a food place.
No, they have other things too. Like lights and flooring and car stuff too, and they have
That's the
a
most random
greenhouse.
selection.
Yes, but that's why I love Costco. You can get everything you need there.
So it's like someone in the chat, 2 people in the chat said, so it's like BJ's and Sam's Club. I've been to both of those. So I've had it.
Sorry, I just
Yeah. Okay, Wicked.
The store.
I go to Sam Club for BJ's. It's like, what?
Oh,
wow. No.
I never went there. I wouldn't have known.
Oh.
All right, everybody calm down. I'm going to show you.
Sam's a happy man.
It's a wholesale store. Hold on.
That doesn't make it any
or
better.
Is Sam a lady?
It's fine. I do it wholesale.
Yeah.
A little column A, a little column B.
It's an American thing, apparently.
And then it's 2023.
Dude, apparently.
What does BJ stand for here? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, but who names their store that anyway? Like, it probably meant the same thing then. BJ's Wholesale.
It doesn't say.
Stop it.
Oh,
Stop it.
the company's name was derived from the initials of Beverly Jean Welch, the daughter of the president of the company.
Stop. You said wholesale. I'm a child. I'm sorry.
She knew what she was doing.
Broker.
She knew what she was doing.
Oh my god. I swear I'm an
needed
adult.
this break after dealing with the Marvels all day. He needed
Yes.
that. He needed it. Glory.
We need to talk about the selling of holes.
DJ's host.
Wow. Imagine it's actually like what do you call those places that you get the sexual favors?
Brothels.
A brothel. It's a brothel the entire time.
Okay. I can't. I gotta take a drink.
You
Hold
get a
on.
discount after you get your membership. Okay, I'm
What's
done.
a strip club? Post 5% off. Yeah. But you missed it. Earlier in the stream, someone said, "Where's the number one thought of the stream?" Disparu. Is it the hair flip? Is it because he did so good at it? Someone said that when we were talking about jail. They're like, Disparu would take over the whole thing with his hair flip. I think it might have been Hokies on the on the short that he flips his hair and then everyone just falls in the line.
My favorite thing in jails, actually, and it's the most unrealistic part of any TV series.
We scared Raider.
There's so many TV series that have it where the guy that leads the entire place is actually some little weedy bloke with glasses, but then he's got 2 big massive bodyguards next to him, and it just turns out like he's been the brains at some point to achieve dominance over the entire area. It's like, I've always liked that kind of thing, because you can kind of imagine what someone like that must have had to have gone through in order to succeed.
Yeah.
Because you would assume that it would always just be whoever could beat up the most people.
No, you have to be smart about it too, though. Like
Well,
brains.
that's the thing. I'm not sure how realistic it is, but I like the story
I mean,
in a fantasy realm.
you can imagine, like, if you could once you do the stabbings of people and get people to be subservient to you, the stabbings, you know, with the shanks and all that. Fear is a very powerful thing. So if you know how to strike fear in a smart way and the most legal way you can in a jail, then you can run things, I'm sure.
There's a really good thing about that, actually, in TV series called Human Target. It's a great series. But in that, he teams up with this guy who's basically a criminal when the other guy's trying to save anything. But he looks like he's built like a drain pipe. You think he's the most unassuming fellow in the world. But his opening is he's sitting in a cafe and 2 big, massive guys come and like, we're going to kill you. And he says, no, you're not. You know, I'll take your beating because that's all your boss has given you the permission to do. But then when you leave this place, I'm going to go back to your wife, Sarah, and your little kids, this name, and your wife at this address. And I'm going to... for YouTube's benefit, take care of you while you all sleep. He says your boss keeps the data in a hard drive he thinks secure. It isn't. And these guys are like, get more and more petrified as he knows more and more about them, and he doesn't have to threaten anybody. And the rest of the series is he's standing next to the guy who's like the guy that saves everybody's life and beats the crap out of people, and there's just him next to them, and everybody's scared of the little bloke because his reputation of how much more he will do precedes him. It's like there is no limit to the kind of evil stuff he will do to people.
Fear is a powerful thing. And hey, that knowledge that you were talking about, that'd be actually scary if people can find that much out about your loved ones. Woof.
Well, that was the thing, and he had no, like, there was no line he wouldn't cross. Like, he would only do it if he thought you deserved it, but he would do it. And it was just everybody knowing that if I piss you off, what you'll do to me, made sure that nobody pissed him off.
Yeah, I'd fall in line pretty quick in that situation.
Disparu thought he escaped it, but we're just gonna talk about this real quick.
Black girl magic.
Yes. No! We already covered that. No, but that the Marvels gets grounded with MCU's second lowest opening day ever. What was the first?
Did you talk about the Flurkins?
No. Lightly. We talked about the cats lightly.
There's an amazing scene. It's one of my favorite scenes ever. And when it goes on Disney Plus, I've got to make a video about it because I think it could be re-edited to be really funny. There's a bit where the Flurkins give birth, so there's all the cats. And spoilers, by the way, if anyone cares. The base where what's his name, Fury is on, is about to, it's going to crash into the earth or whatever. So they need to get everyone off. And the Flurkins apparently, so they say, have like a portal in them. So they go round with the Flurkins eating all the people on the base because there's only enough spaceships to get the Flurkins on board and not the people. So they're trying to save their lives. And over the tannoy, they're going, let the Flurkins eat you! Stop running away! And all these people are terrified because they're getting eaten by tentacle creatures from outer space. And they're running away, and you've got the heroes, like, walling them off and blocking them, and it's filmed like a horror movie with this really upbeat, happy music, but everyone seems like a serial killer. And I'm like...
Yeah, and the Kamala's family is, like, leading the charge in getting the Flurkins. Like, why
and they don't get
trust
eaten.
them? Why don't you trust your own staff that you are leading?
Oh no, what?
That?
Hey, look, if someone's trying to eat you with a tentacle creature, and then you're like, yeah, but your family are there, your family aren't getting eaten by the tentacle creature, kind of looks like you don't trust the tentacle creature. And all I want at the end of that scene is them to realize, actually, they're just eating them. And you've got all of these supposed heroes going around, and they just annihilate everybody, because it's filmed like a horror movie.
Yeah,
and then
there's one part where the girl is like hiding behind a wall.
Yeah, and she turns around and there's like cats there waiting for her. It's like it's just like a horror movie. And then you've got little upbeat tiny Miss Marvel going around blocking people off and pointing the tentacle creatures at them to get them. And I'm like, this is horrific. Like this is absolutely horrific. And you've put it as a comedy bit. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that's
also, when they crash land with the cats, why didn't anyone get hurt? No one was wearing seatbelts.
As Fringy said, when they crash landed and they started like coughing up people, they should have just coughed up a couple of skeletons and had everyone realize what had happened.
That would have been funny.
That would have been hilarious. Like
they weren't gonna do that.
What movie did?
Yeah, but they might when I get my hands on the Disney Plus footage.
Oh no.
Which Marvel movie was the lowest opening day then? I don't remember. Someone in the chat.
My first guess would be Xray. Eternals.
I think it's got the lowest opening now. It just wasn't the lowest day. Maybe.
Oh, like the first day was actually probably pretty good. But I think
it's tracking for the lowest weekend.
Like what was happening, why a lot of people watched it on Thursday was a lot of YouTubers and reviewers who aren't part of the media networks going to review.
I mean, I'm not sure how much of a dent that had. Like, you do wonder how many of us can there be?
Quite a few, I'm sure. At least half. I'm going to say at least half of the viewers.
I don't know about that. Maybe I'm underestimating how many like YouTubers and stuff there are that cover this stuff.
Well, someone's got to think about the positive people too.
Oh, it was Incredible Hulk. I actually didn't mind the first Incredible Hulk.
I've never seen it. I think my dad liked it.
I remember liking it. It's been a long time.
I don't know if I watched it. I've watched so many Hulk movies, but I don't know which one is which. It was
This
so
was
long
with
ago.
Been that many Hulk movies.
Is that the one where they filmed in Toronto? There was one Hulk movie that was filmed in
I know they
Toronto.
filmed
I have
the
no
one
idea.
Spider-Man movie in Toronto. But no, the first Incredible Hulk came out in 2008. It was the one with Edward Norton as Hulk instead of what's his name?
Let's see. I need to see scenes from it. That's probably what's gonna make me remember.
The interesting thing as well is with inflation, I wonder if that would still be the same. And then,
true.
as Ryan's talked about multiple times, and there was an article that like admitted it. It was something like ticket prices have increased by 30%. I think Variety said it, or Deadline. So we're having many less people into the cinema, but still getting bigger numbers due to inflation and ticket prices just going up. So there's less people going, they're paying more. And I bet if you took all that into account, massively less people.
It would be massively different. Now, I'm looking at this, and yes, I did watch this movie. This is
it was so long ago. Let me get through some of these super chats here. Do you want to read this one? It's for Xray.
Oh, sure. Jason Webster for 5 Australian. Thank you so much, Jason. Says, cheers, Xray, the most engaging moderator / host on YouTube with a terrific sense of humor. I don't know about terrific, maybe just a sense. Very small sense.
She just has one. No, it's a good one. I agree with that.
Thank you.
And Mark of Reality for another 5. Thank you. They're like that in the Florida supermarkets, but Rush Hour in Tampa or Orlando is like a Mad Max adventure.
Wow.
Disparu, that is called a Karen.
I love how it's actually like spelled Disparu.
Oh, Disparu.
Hey,
that's how the
amount of
Texans,
times my
Texans
name's
will
been
say
pronounced
it.
differently.
That's how
This
they
is
say
the
it in
whole
Texas.
thing. I don't mind it because at the end of the day, it's French, and I'm still not sure the way the French people would pronounce it. So until I meet somebody who's French in real life who can actually tell me the pronunciation,
well, I'm sure we can find someone. Is there a French YouTuber we know?
Let's find one.
I actually don't think so.
MTB Steve, thank you for the $5. There's a BJ's Brew House next to Dick's Sporting Goods out here. True story.
Well,
wow.
Go there and have a good Friday night.
David McFarland, thank you so much for becoming a member.
Saucy. I didn't even see that coming because it was hidden behind my microphone.
Saucy.
Jason Webster again for another Australian 5. Thank you. What would have made the Marvels a horror film would have been for James Corden to show up in a CGI cat suit. Oh God.
No. Oh no. Yeah.
You just have a flick and try and eat him. He's like, nah, I can't fit that much. He's back over here now. Or he was coming back over here. Yeah,
please.
When he resigned, he said he was coming back over here. And then there was talks about him doing a show over here, and I'm like, nobody wants him over here either. That's why he left originally.
Yeah. Tara, I don't speak French, but I speak a little bit in petit, but I don't know how to
French
say
Canadian. I want a proper one.
Yeah, I know, and that's also why it'd be cool for a French YouTuber. But I know a couple of French people, but
there are songs. There are songs which have the lyric Disparu in them.
Oh,
so it'd be pretty easy to find out.
Can we find a song, the Disparu song?
Well, if you YouTube Disparu, I remember before I ranked myself, there was loads of songs that like French videos.
I don't even know what accent I just used.
Disparu.
Disparu.
It's like Spanish.
I will listen to this afterwards just because I don't want to get too distracted from the stream. We'll figure it out. We'll find out how to say your name correctly.
So in a little bit, we're going to react to the Ghostbusters trailer. I'm going to have to edit. There's one little part that I'll have to edit out because I reacted to it on Wicked's World and it said I got a claim and I just, did,
Was it certain music?
No, it was a visual because I was talking over the Cool Summer song and it was a visual and I had it clipped out and this is the quickest it's ever been handled. I've had to do it before. Obviously, we all do. And it was handled really quick and I seen that I was back in the green and I was like, okay. And then so I played back that little spot and it just cut a spot between kind of like the Godzilla looking part, like on the beach where the
oh yeah. I mean,
it only cut that little tiny part out and the rest stayed up.
Well, that's one of the options. Like if it scans like a few seconds, it gives you an option just to cut it out, and if you just click that, it goes.
Yeah, that's what I do. And I thought that it was going to cut out the whole thing, or maybe the cool summer intro. I didn't know but it was an image thing.
No, it normally gives you a timestamp so you can see how long it's going.
So I don't know why it decided that part out of it, but
like the worst bit was when I did a video about, I think everyone did, the Will Smith slap, and then somebody just like they literally decided that they were going to false claim everybody by just claiming the entire incident. It's like, how do you even...
That happened to me when I played Harry Potter. Sorry, not Harry Potter. Hogwarts Legacy. So people were claiming the cinematic part. I'm like, are you kidding me? You can't claim that. You're not even the person that made this game.
Yeah, some people just put in very common things and fake claim everybody. And it's like, yeah, some people will overturn it, and they probably let all of it just overturn over time. But a lot of the others, you know, you do that enough times with enough people. There's a lot of money in it for some people. There was some Twitch people I knew that were doing that as well. There's been a couple of scandals where they just decided to claim everybody that was using any of their footage. And I think one of them at one point said how much they were making, and it was not insignificant.
Wow. That's why people do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's messed up. YouTube, that's something they need to get better at. Like, you know, I've only been
They don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's a lot. Yeah. The only people that have ever claimed me would be pretty much Universal. They got me the one time. I showed, and this was just like a digressing moment in a live stream. I think it was Mazza and Lisa on, and we were talking about no, it wasn't even them. It was it's like Australians on that's what happened. No, it was you remember Ashley Simpson, Jessica Simpson's sister, when she got caught the lip syncing thing on
I don't remember the
Saturday Night Live.
I can imagine it.
Well, she got caught. She started lip syncing another song, and her band was playing a different song, so she got caught. And instead of just like playing it off, she does this really cringy, stupid. I'm not gonna play it because I got 3 seconds.
You'll get claimed again.
I had it muted and everything. Like, it was just a show because she goes like and like dances off the stage, and it was so awkward. And that was the end of her career.
My favorite was
I got claimed for that.
It was maybe a few months ago. There was some woman, and somebody in the audience did something, and it really pissed her off. Whatever it was, maybe they lobbed something at her, and she got the microphone and threw it at him, and the song just keeps playing in the background. And everyone's like, "Oh no!"
Wait, I feel like that was recent. Someone got.
It was very recent. Yes, I saw it on Twitter.
I think it was like Cardi B,
I don't know,
or Nicki Minaj.
I think that was probably it. Yeah, I don't think it was Cardi
Minaj? B. Yeah.
Looking it up.
I just know it was a female singer. I remember the clip, but I don't know these people.
I think it was one of the two. I remember hearing on it on the podcast I like listening to. Oh my god,
it was funny.
I didn't know that she was lip syncing. She got caught.
Yeah, that was the thing, because she's on the right hand side of the stage. I remember the clip.
Do you think we'll get in trouble for it? Should we just watch it anyways? I found it. It's Cardi B. It was Cardi B.
Get in trouble for it. Plus music. The music will kill you.
Should I just mute it? You guys want to see it? Let's just mute it.
Yeah, you mute it.
Whatever. I'm just gonna.
But if you mute it, then everyone will know that the music keeps singing.
Well, we can imagine it.
We can see. I
just thought it was funny that she lobbed a microphone at somebody. To be fair.
Yeah, true. Here. We'll play it after she throws it. Oh,
yeah, there you go. She's winding up.
Oh, this is in Vegas, I think, right?
There you go.
Cardi B has made headlines once again.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's somebody else talking over it anyway.
That's good. They talked over it, and you can see in the background. Damn, she got mad.
She big mad.
She doesn't even care if people know she's lip syncing.
She's just like, you go down.
Like, I got rid of my shame decades ago.
She hit the wrong person. Really? Hold on. We're gonna
probably.
Oh, no.
But it is a woman.
Let's see. It is.
I mean, I'm not very good at throwing, so I can.
No, I'll admit that. I'm cool with that.
I mean, there's a reason why stereotypes.
Oh, I think we missed it. You gotta go.
There we go.
Oh,
there you go. Yeah, loves a drink.
Okay, so it's this person right here. I think it's a dude.
Hey, that was a great shot though. He wound that up so he sprayed it on her more than threw the drink at her. I'm impressed. That guy's done that before.
Oh my god,
he's done this before. He's got great aim.
Yeah.
Oh,
like he had to. Oh, it may have hit him actually, because if it was that cup, it went where that cup went.
I think it hit him. Oh my God. Someone in the chat, who's that? Steph's vibrator was like, is the belt high?
No, she's just got a fake butt.
Yeah.
Now that's what I would
She's
call
had a
very
fat
fake.
inserted.
Damn. This was 3 months ago. Okay, so this was kind of recent.
I did say a few
recent.
months. I was exactly right, actually.
Oh, what happened? Oh, there. Okay, I lost the trailer. Cardi B raging. Yes.
Yeah. Rage
My
queen.
favorite song ever is Ben Shapiro singing her
Oh,
song.
WAP.
Yeah.
Oh no, I never.
There's
heard
another
that.
one she has out right now that I absolutely do not like. WAP at least was kind of entertaining.
But have you heard the Ben Shapiro remix?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
It's awesome. It's like a genuinely good song. That's the
Yeah.
weird thing about it.
If like we could go back in time, I think the only person that could do that, kind of like the way Ben Shapiro, is either Drunk 3PO or Krista Nova.
Yes. No, I agree. Yeah. Because you have to not really like he was aware of what he's saying, but he has no other ability to present it differently. Whereas Krista would have no idea what she was saying.
Krista would have no idea, and Jared would be like, "I don't want to do this."
Yeah, he just kind of grudgingly do it, know what it meant, and
Still do it.
yeah, like he wouldn't have the enthusiasm to like really play it off, but he'd also do it.
It would still be entertaining.
Yeah, I've said multiple times, Drunk is the most accidentally funny person I know. Like he doesn't know why he's funny. I think Krista knows why she's funny and why getting her to do stuff like that is funny. I don't think Drunk has any idea why he's so funny and everyone laughs at him. He just kind of
happy to
puts
be
up with it
here.
at this point.
We love Jay. Jay. Aw.
There you go. Thumbs up for Jay.
I think Drunk 3PO is about as close as we'll get to a real life Mr. Bean, like ever. And if Drunk is watching this, I genuinely mean that as a compliment. I don't know how it came across.
I mean, I'm laughing, so I don't know.
She's like, I think it's funny, so I don't know, but we're drinking wine. What do we know?
From a Brit, that is a compliment. Like, Mr. Bean is a national treasure over here.
I love Mr. Bean. My favorite episode of Mr. Bean ever was the one where he got his head stuck in the turkey.
I like that. For me, it was there's a few. It was like a part of a big Christmas special. I had it on VHS. That's how far I'm going back. And he starts in like a kitchen segment of a supermarket, and he's doing things like he's brought his own fish with him to test if the frying pan's big enough and stuff. And then he buys too much stuff, so he's sitting on top of a chair on top of his car, driving his car with ropes attached to all the wheels and stuff. Yeah. And then afterwards, the second half of the video is he goes to like a school, like I don't know what you call it. Like it's got like a fair where they've got dog training, and Teddy wins because of course Teddy doesn't. They're like, will the dog not eat the sausage? And Teddy doesn't eat the sausage, and then he runs through a load of not hoops, like cones. Because he pulls in a lead, which is just like, he pulls a Teddy around and he beats the thing. And then he walks into an art class where there's a nude model. And he covers her in clay, so she's actually like modest. And there's loads of stuff. He gets exploded on and he turns purple. It's pure gold.
I need to watch this.
I've never actually... I know, obviously, I know a lot about Mr. Bean. It's all over, but I have to watch like actual episodes.
You have not watched Mr. Bean, you disgusting peasant.
I mean, like that's something I would believe. Out of the two of us, it's usually
that's how you know that Wicked does not get my sense of humor.
I'm gonna
Wicked was like really offended.
You were gonna kick Disparu. Oh my god.
No, I'm just gonna leave my stream. Disparu's in charge. It's cool. No, I get Disparu's humor. Listen, I almost died on Tugs is here. Hi, Tugs. I almost died. It was one of the first times I played. Oh, look at that! Tugs never seen it either.
Peasants, all of you, uncultured swine.
I mean, I'm shocked because the person who doesn't see movies saw Mr. Bean. Everyone else didn't.
Like, I would hold Mark personally responsible if you'd not seen Mr. Bean. I'm like, That should be some. That should be
until this last week.
I tell you what, if Mark, yeah, but I don't give a crap about Ghostbusters. This is Mr. Bean.
Well, he's the national treasure of UK. He's like the polar opposite of James Corden.
Yeah, that's like Justin Bieber. You shipped out Justin Bieber to the world. We shipped out Mr. Bean. You're welcome.
No, one of the first times I played Dead by Daylight with Disparu, there's the potato players.
Oh, you uploaded that, yeah.
And I uploaded it. The potato players.
Can we play it? I want to see this.
Yeah, let me get it.
It's me screaming at someone, and Wicked thinks I'm screaming at her.
No, I didn't.
No, you did. No, your first instinct when I start screaming is that you think I'm screaming at you.
It just lines up so well, right? Like somebody messes up, and he was like, "You deserve to die." And he's like, "So," and then all of a sudden, I popped like a generator,
and then you realize.
And then I just started cracking up because it was really fun. Like we couldn't have timed that any better. Let me see. Hold on, give me a second, because I don't upload gaming videos.
I'm just like abusing someone in the background. Look, from my point of view, I'm on a generator, and this person runs in, and my most hated thing in that game, like Blabs. Blabs tried to get me to play that game, and I'm like, I wasn't ready. I wasn't set up, and so by the time I got into the game, I was already in a bad mood, and then you subject me to peasantry. So yeah. Blabs, I'm sure, like, Blabs wouldn't have been very pleased. But in that, I was on a generator, and I'd already been annoyed, and she brings the killer right to me. And so I just unleash on this person who isn't in chat.
Random. Yeah.
And I think at the same time, Wicked blows her generator. And so, well, I probably should have phrased that better.
Was it from BJ Wholesale?
I'm trying to find it. I guess I didn't have Disparu's name in the title. I don't upload, gaming stuff anymore. I did. Let me find it.
All I can say is, Blabs literally just texted as soon as you started talking about her, and I thought she was texting about you talking about her. No, she wasn't.
Blabs follows me around the internet and really gives a crap.
We love Blabs, okay? Anyways,
Blabs love.
Continue with your story, Disparu. Sorry.
Well, that was basically it. It's like I start screaming at this person that enters the other room. And I was exactly right, by the way. She dragged the killer to me. I had to run off, and we almost die. And I'm like, this game would be so easy if everyone just left me alone to do the generators. And in the one game I played with Blabs, I'm like, if you all just left me alone and stopped getting, like, the killer next to me. Because on Blabs' game, right, I was getting infected by some kind of, I don't know what they were. She would the killer would spray you with something, and you had to go to a fountain to get cleansed. But the fountains would only cleanse you, and so everyone else was getting infected using all the fountains next to me, so I couldn't get cleansed. And I'm like, well, I'm the only person that'll do the generators. So how about you stop cleansing yourselves? Let me use the pissing fountain, and I'll do the pissing work.
Throw up.
Or the other option is you cleanse yourself, and then you do the generators. But everyone else decided, I'm going to make every single fountain in this entire place unusable, and then I'm not going to do the generators. I'm like, pick one. Either I can do everything for you, or we could just die.
That game is difficult, though. If you can't communicate with your team, like, there's no way you can play that.
It's really easy. Run away from other people and do a generator on your own, like a man.
Yeah, I do pretty good alone. I mean, just he sees. I said that sometimes I do better alone because the way the matchmaking works on that game is, if you load in with friends and say you're really high level and then your friends are really low level, you'll either get a killer that's on your level and it's gonna just wipe them out, or someone like that's low on their level, and sometimes they still wipe them out. Depends on who you're playing with. Yeah. But when I do I go by myself solo, that doesn't mean that sometimes they're not much better, but I have a higher chance of getting a killer that's on the same level, and then also the survivors that I load in with. I can't find it, but Disparu told the whole story, because at first I was like, and then I realized and I started cracking up because it's just, you couldn't have timed it any better. He's like, you deserve to die. He went on a whole thing for a good 60 seconds. And he did. Because I'm like, I didn't mean to pop the gen. Calm down.
I regret nothing.
I love it. Oh my gosh, I just thought of another Mr. Bean episode I really liked. It's the one where he has a girlfriend and he's giving gifts, I think around Christmas, and she keeps thinking he's gonna propose to her.
I've seen that. Yeah. I've probably seen all of them.
Opens the box and it's a screw for the picture that he had given to her just before. That was a beautiful ending.
There was a different series actually that Rowan Atkinson did. I don't know if it's for Netflix. It might have been, and it's all about a bee. And this entire like mini series is about he's house sitting for a really rich couple, and this bee comes in the house, and he it's annoying him. The bee's annoying him, and he tries to take care of this bee, and it kind of gives you the impression that this bee is like some kind of evil force that is deliberately ruining his entire life. Every single thing he does to go after this bee makes it worse. And the owners are like, "Are you sure that everything's okay back there?" And he's like, "Yeah." Meanwhile, like the dog's on fire. The really expensive painting in the other room has been destroyed. And it's look, if you like Mr. Bean, watch the series. I don't know what it's called. I can probably find out about him and the bee. It might just be called The Bee.
Chat. If you guys know it, please drop it in the
chat. I can find out this stuff normally.
I feel like I always ask the chat for everything. They always.
So do I.
Man vs. Bee.
I always know.
It's on Netflix. Man vs. Bee.
It's called Man vs. Bee.
Yeah. No. Well, it's Rowan Atkinson, so it's like this but it is literally Mr. Bean without the Bean name because presumably they didn't have a license.
It would just be so weird
it's essentially the same character.
Oh my god, I don't want to hear him talk. I think he talks in the movie that he does, right? What's it called? Johnny English?
Oh, the Johnny, I love. The first Johnny English movie is awesome. The second one, I don't think it's as good, but it's still good. But there's Mr. Bean movies and everything. I think there's 2 Mr. Bean movies. Have
you seen Johnny English, Wicked?
Of course, I love Rowan Atkinson.
No.
Rowan Atkinson's awesome.
Sorry.
In every way as well. Like, if anyone hasn't seen the speech that Rowan Atkinson did on free speech, just go and watch it. Like, it's good.
Speaking of free speech, Disparu shared this in our group chat.
Yeah. Want to ban
the girl wasn't ready.
100-year-old coughing. Toxic masculinity. Why? Because he's got a massive dong. Like, his dangly bits aren't dangling anymore.
I like it's on a bed iconic.
It looks like a cat. The nipples are the eyes. Whatever his like pectoral.
Well, I think it's a guy with a 6-pack.
Pectorals.
It's ancient, what they called the people that used to love trees, pagans. It's an ancient pagan religious symbol of fertility.
Hippies like trees, tree huggers.
So, like, people used to like bang on there and everything to try and get pregnant.
Also, if you're naked,
that statue we talked about it on Toxic Femme, and then Anna came in and she had all these facts about it, and people were like, "Why do you know this?" And it's because she went to art school, and they were talking about the structure, like in her school, like her teacher was telling about how well built that statue is. It's so gross if you see it because it's like the spot like where the genitals are worn like a different color because all the women humping it.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like it's like you would be. This is what's so amazing about modern culture. The idea that you somehow just through various years of culture managed to separate women from the desire to have kids. Like that's the most. If you had to pick one thing out of culture for me that's the most amazing, that would be it. Because this is so genetic. You should see the lengths that people used to go to. They would carve out entire pictures that lasted 1,500 years for their god to see them just to get pregnant. And now, it's entirely changed. Like, nothing will amaze me more than that.
What thing in culture amazes me?
Because that goes against, like, the very genetic code of humanity. You've managed to actually convince people that they no longer care about.
This is the statue.
Oh my god, ew! And they hump in, and it looks like period on there.
It's just worn.
Like I wouldn't be surprised.
Ew, that is nasty.
Oh my god, his mouth. Okay, we did. Okay, you know what? That's enough of that. All right, I just wanted to show you.
Yeah, you be very careful when you scroll through these things. Like these are fertility symbols.
Photos first. This reminds me of the story. What was it? Someone had decided to find the meme, the smell your dick girl.
What?
Googled that and showed the Google search. I guess
I'm scared.
on a stream. Anyways, yeah. I don't know it's the crazy girl with the white girl with the crazy eyes meme photo. The crazy girlfriend. But yeah.
Oh. You want me to look up images?
No, don't look it up. Don't look up images. It's fine. We got it. I'm trying to think the most positive cultural moment that I've
It's like,
ever
don't look it
seen.
up. Don't do it.
Don't. No, I don't want your channel taken
Preserve your
down.
innocence.
Oh, it's the overly attached girlfriend meme. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat.
So yeah, woke Britons want to ban iconic 1,500-year-old hill carving over toxic masculinity features. This is for real.
Yeah.
Right?
It
Okay.
is. I
I'm
can
not.
totally
No,
see
it's
that.
GB News. That is literally a television news station. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm trying to do research for like poor choices and whatnot. So I was trying to look up feminist dating advice just to see what people
Oh,
would be
that's a
saying.
mistake.
Oh yeah, well no, and
He said, "Oof."
I read one was like, how as an intersectional feminist, what questions should you ask on the first date? And
Will you
like
put
it's
up
just
with me?
there. Oh well, in a
Have
sense,
you had
it
half your
probably
brain removed?
it will
Because
all
that's at
be
least
that.
what will
But
be
the
required.
first one was like, how do you feel about BLM? And I was just like, I can't read the rest of this.
No,
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
What's your pronouns? Second question. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, it's a whole new ball game, but I would say there's more dating advice from the red pill, and this is me googling because I knew if I tried to Google or on YouTube that it would show up my preferences, but so I did it on like a not logged in account, and it still brought up a lot of red pill stuff. I'm like, I guess there's not a lot of dating advice. I might have to go into the depths of TikTok to find this
Oh no.
dating advice
Oh
from the
yeah,
feminists.
probably. I'm
I
sure there's a
think.
bunch, and they're all going to be sitting in cars because they always are.
Yeah, the first
Yeah.
one should be
what's up
don't
with
be a
that?
feminist.
What's up
Well,
with that?
yeah, but I wanted to find like videos like that to like make reaction content or whatnot. And
No, but it doesn't even make any sense. It's like
no, that's the point. So I can make reaction content.
no, but even the very idea doesn't make any sense. It's like saying what you need to eat meat if you're a vegan. That's the kind of thing you're saying. It's like this is somebody who hates the very thing that they're trying to date. Well, that's probably not going to end very well.
That they should just be a lesbian, you know? I actually found
Yeah.
a very funny video on my dating advice journey, and this girl who came out as bisexual started dating girls, and she's like, now I know how it feels to be a man, because
Yeah.
she had a girl ask her out,
Yeah.
and when the check came, they're sitting there awkward like
Men carry the conversation.
And what was the other one? Oh, she got asked to come up to like make out a little bit. They didn't end up making out. She just sat there talking for hours.
Who paid?
It was her, even though the other girl had asked her out.
What did she think of that?
Oh, she was just like, I mean, I don't mind paying, but she wanted to at least get the offer. You know, then she ends up being the man in a lot of these situations, dating women.
Well, somebody's got to like this
Someone
is the whole
has
thing.
to.
Someone's got to
Yeah.
be.
Even when you get rid of the other side, and you go over to that, it's like it's still exactly the same.
Yeah.
You still split things off, and one is still one, and one is still the other. So like you can't get away from it.
It's hard to get away from these gender norms, even when being
Well, there's a reason why they're normal.
homosexual.
It's almost like there's a purpose behind all of them.
What?
Oh, what? Ian, thank you for the 50 pounds 1,500 years ago. Some Chad went. I'm going to draw a D on that hill.
Yeah.
It'll be hilarious.
Yeah.
When I pulled up, I saw Disparu like, yeah.
No, it's true though. It's like the amount of times, like I was in school, and this guy had the last name Anchor, and he just told me, I'm fed up of people putting a W in front of my name. And I found it so funny. I just kept doing it all the time. And I'm like, you should have told me that. Like, because that's genius.
Just like lighting a little fire under Dispy.
It's literally like, you will get some guys that just decided just to draw that on everything. And this guy saw a hill and he thought, I can make that the same for 1,500. Can you imagine making something that lasts 1,500 years? Like, just... even being capable of that is astronomical. I couldn't make any. I wouldn't know how to start.
No.
And yet, 1,500 years ago, some guy knew how to make something that survived that long.
That, whatever, I forgot what it's called, but is it dug in, or is it like little hills, or is it stone in the ground? Like, what is it?
I don't know. I've seen somebody say that it's like burned earth, but it looks more like chalk to me.
It
like,
does.
it's
It really
white.
looks like it was just drawn too, or like.
Well,
I don't
we
know,
have like the
like
white
someone
cliffs.
mowed the lawn and did that.
The white cliffs of Dover are white
it
because
was
I think
actually
that's
drunk
chalk content.
3PO.
We did it. We knew it.
But that's the thing. Like,
JLR.
you'll come along and you'll get like 20-year-olds who have absolutely no idea. They don't even know what they are, let alone anything else. And they want to destroy something that was made by somebody 1,500 years ago who's so much more intelligent than them. He managed to make something that lasted 1,500 years. I'm like, until you can actually do the same, maybe you should just shut up and get back on your box. Because you're not even the level of a guy who lived 1,500 years ago, let alone me. So maybe you shouldn't judge people who are vastly your superior.
Yeah. People end up.
Sorry, I thought it was going to be a bit longer, so I'm like, let me take a
Oh
sip.
no! What I was gonna say,
He had
people
more to
always
say.
think that they're better than others inherently.
Yeah, but some people are better than others.
Well,
The
yeah,
guy
some
who was
people
1,500
are.
years ago who made that. The guy who made that thing 1,500 years ago is better than the guy who wants to take it down. Because the one wants to create something that will last 1,500 years, and the other guy wants to destroy it.
Yeah. There's no respect for what came beforehand.
No,
It's really
not at all.
sad.
They want to change everything instead of just moving forward and making new stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
and I will say this. It makes me when he said that, it made me think like, wonder who broke off all the penises off those Greek statues.
it was one person just going around breaking them off. What did they do with them? I want to know.
The thing is, the
throw 'em
Greeks
in the
didn't even make them
garbage.
very big. So it's like, if you're really that insecure.
It's the BJ wholesale.
Yeah,
But
I mean, you
not
have
all
to
of
find them from
them.
somewhere.
Andrew Matthews, thank you for the £2. Black Ladder is better than Mr. Bean. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Old Renaissance nerd.
They're
thank you
both
for the-
rowing at. Oh my god.
What? We don't know what. Actually, what? I'm sorry. What is it? He's upset. I never even heard of Black Ladder.
It's not that you haven't even. Oh my. I tell
Black
you,
Adder?
there's a reason
Black
why America
Adder,
has
sorry.
ended up in the state that it has. You have absolutely no grounding in culture.
Listen, I know what Secret Circle is, Disparu. We still have that.
No, to be fair, that definitely gets you points. I will give you that. Yeah.
You're the only person I
you're the
know
only
that's in
person
my
that knows what that
pants.
is.
We can
Yeah,
stop
same.
talking about my secret circle.
It's my bonus hole.
Old
I'm sorry.
Renaissance nerd. Thank you for the 199. You can't say 199 anymore. You have to say 199 now. Like it's just embedded in everybody in this little community here. Have any of you seen Rowan Atkinson live 1 hour? Thank you for
No.
getting there. Never seen. No.
Wicked.
Never
The
heard.
titles on your videos are trash. All this time I've been trying to find that one video, and your titles give you nothing to
Well,
go off.
especially back then because I was like new.
No,
like,
all
I
of
was
them.
just.
It's like one is literally called Retro and Chill.
Oh yeah, that one's.
Like,
also
what is
hard.
that even meant to
We're gonna
be?
work on this, okay? This is a work.
But
in
also
progress.
my gaming ones are not good.
We'll
gotten
we'll
better.
work on this,
We're gonna
Wicked.
work on it.
Potato
He's like,
Fang.
just
Who's
Bruce, like
Fang?
you're. Those
Tell
are
us how
old.
you really feel, Disparu.
It's like because you're trash. Get off the internet. Zachariah.
Look, you can take comments like this as an insult and then
No,
try and
I'm
destroy some
fine.
random dick on a hill somewhere. Or it could be like, maybe I should improve my titles.
No, I won't.
Bring
I
Mark
feel-
to the hill.
I feel like they've gotten better. My gaming ones, I had no idea what I was doing. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna clip this and upload it on YouTube.
I
These
just
are
copied
old.
other people. That's all I
Mhm.
did.
I probably should have done that. Zachary Nunez, thank you for the $10. Saucy Saturdays,
Ooh.
yum! Cheers.
Oh, is this
I
the
think-
AI? Like, banana, yum. That was such a weird.
No.
Is this still happening? The AI
Yes.
TikTok streams? Ugh.
Probably.
Also,
Jason. Oh,
Why
that
is
one.
Xray Girl surprised? He's like, oh, this Bruce being particularly blunt? No, this is
No,
how I am.
I was making a joke. I was making a joke.
Jason Webster with another 5 Australian. Thank you so much. I like Mr. Bean. However, Black Adder 2 1986 is my absolute favorite. So we got another
Another
fan.
Black Adder. Where can I watch that if I wanted to?
You can probably. It was a BBC production. I imagine they've still got it
Ooh,
on.
Black Adder Prime
If
Video.
you just want to lie and say you're in England when they ask, then just go, yeah.
Just say I'm
Okay,
there.
Prime Video. I can watch season 1. There we go.
Season
Russell
1 is
Hall.
the worst.
Oh,
They improve afterwards.
You gotta
Fine.
skip
No,
it.
no. When I say the worst, it's because they didn't really know what it was, and it finds its feet
Until-
later. But you have
okay.
to remember, this is the worst from like the 80s. And anything from the 80s is better than anything you make now. So
facts.
When I watched it, didn't find it that bad. It's just relative to the rest, it's the weakest. It's like Red Dwarf. I bet you've never seen Red Dwarf either.
I've never even heard
in fact,
of it.
I bet all of my favorite comedy stuff you've never even seen.
Probably not.
Because they're all English. American
Russell
comedy is
Hall,
awful.
thank you for the $2. Why do you assume a guy made the giant D?
Okay.
It's a fertility symbol for pagans. I wasn't joking.
If you look at kids in school, who ends up drawing D's more in their notebook? Think about that.
The women's were the ones that went and like got banged on it to get pregnant. The men didn't do that.
I mean, men, at least in
I'm the one not getting
D's.
you a yellow dollar symbol.
I mean, I don't mind the fact that women went there to get banged. Men were there too. It takes two to do the act. But I'd say
that's such a terrible excuse.
No. I'm not excusing that behavior. I'm just saying men tend to draw D's more.
I wasn't saying the behavior needed an excuse. I'm just saying that if you get down to who wants to get pregnant the most, throughout all of history...
I wasn't thinking about that. I'm thinking who drew more dicks.
Riley Dave has it. I have Red Dwarf on DVD.
Oh.
He's like, I'm still talking about The Hill. Calm down.
We really are like D-focused today.
Just today.
Fine. Every day. Whatever.
He's saying men draw boobs, Xray girl.
And D's. Okay.
What
did
movie
you
was
draw
it?
more then?
I'm terrible at art. I've always been terrible at art.
But what did you draw more? Boobs or D's?
I drew W on the guy that had Anchor as a last name.
What is it?
Wanker.
W? Oh my god.
That went right over Xray girl's head.
I got it eventually.
We drew it.
I told you, you shouldn't have told me.
We drew that S. Did you guys draw that S? That silly S that looked cool. We're gonna do like the
with
three
the
lines
three,
and connect
and then
it.
the three,
Yeah.
and the
And you
triangle and
yeah.
triangle. Yeah.
No.
We all thought we were so cool for doing
I've never
that.
even heard of it.
He's like, no, I drew W's.
It's an American thing, I think.
Like, you'd cross it out and the next day I'd just draw another one. The best bit, like, the whole aim was to make him not notice. You'd be like handing in like official tests. It's like, if you could get one on there, that'd be better.
Mark of Reality, thank you for the 5. I have seen Red Dwarf. My dad and I watched it on PBS when I was a kid.
Red Dwarf is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Ian, thank you for the 25
And
pounds. Maybe Ben
coupling-
got...
If you want the best comedy, yeah, I'll read it. If you want the best comedy, Ian, have you seen Coupling? If you haven't, you really should. I know you'd like it.
Like
but Ian Soforth for £25, actual real money. None of your pathetic crap, foreign crap.
Wow.
You're like, oh my god, read it how I want. Like,
slide
no.
a diss in there, won't you?
Maybe men got banged there too. Don't be unprogressive. Depends where it was. Was it in Wales?
No, the hill. Where's the hill?
Or the Sounds of Music? I don't know. It's probably down south. I bet it's Cornwall.
Thank you, Old Renaissance Nerd, for the 199. It was a few 1- and 2-person skits Ben posted here. What? Which one are you talking about? We're talking about like
maybe a comedy thing?
Oh.
What was
it?
Red Dwarf. Okay, let's see. I will put Red Dwarf
I'm not even drunk.
in here.
I
know. I'm already drunk because I haven't drank as much as I usually do.
Oh,
so
wait, we forgot to do this for the Ian's 50.
Saucy.
Thanks, Ian.
Nobody comes here to see my face on the screen.
Oh, they trust me. They do.
No, they don't.
Like,
no, I guarantee. If you just
you were
no, if you were like,
so many times while we were by ourselves.
It literally would have been like if you'd gone,
missed.
everybody who donates a member, it'd just be like cleavage. Then I guarantee you'd get more members.
What about cleavage plus saucy, like a mix? That would just
only if it was one of you two saying saucy. Otherwise, that'd be really weird.
You
That'd
say
be like traveling to Thailand.
No, people love the saucy.
No, they don't. No.
And they do. I'll be in other chats, and if you are mentioned, at least like 5 people in chat go saucy, and they spell it like that. They do.
That's still not the point about what people actually want on the stream.
It's a mix.
We guys watch the sauce.
We have, nice regular talk, a little bit of nerd talk, a bit of modern day nerd talk, and
saucy cleavage. Oh
and,
god!
and yeah.
See, you know what, cleavage? That's a vote for cleavage.
I mean, there's not even that much cleavage here today. Okay.
No.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Ian.
And glizzies. Yes, we talked about glizzies today. Technically. Oh my god.
At least we're talking about a vajazzle.
Ew.
I didn't know what a glizzy was. I'm going to take a guess.
The place I used to work at, we did vajazzling, and it was so awkward because it was like, you want literal like glitter on your vajiji area? Like, stop.
We broke this.
And you're an adult?
you said that's so matter of fact.
So casually.
I used to work here. We did that all the time.
Some women came in and paid $30 to $50 to have glitter on their vajijis.
It doesn't have to be glitter. It could just be jewelry.
Or jewels. It doesn't
Get some
matter.
hoop earrings in there.
Stupid.
Why would someone want to do that? Listen, glitter is so hard.
Because
to
you're
clean up.
worth it.
Oh, all right. Well, you know what? You're getting it.
Please.
Oh, yes.
Because I'm worth it.
Yeah, men, do you care about jewels on your girl's V area? No, no one does.
You know what? I'm not gonna go there. Tara, thank you for being a member.
Yeah,
for 4 months.
I can't say anything without. Yeah.
I know, we gotta be careful.
Just carry on.
Miranda TV show makes me laugh so much. You know that one Miranda TV show, Disparu? No.
I used to watch Miranda. Yeah, she might be one of the few funny women in all of existence.
Russell Hall for $2. Thank you. If it were in Wales, it would have been a sheep. Damn. That guy.
I wish you were drinking a drink right now. That would be so
know.
funny.
I know.
No, I'm like, especially you started talking, I'm like, yeah, I should probably shut up. Like, if you just Google Miranda, right, and you'll probably know what I mean. Like, I described Camelot, and I didn't. That my issue was I didn't know whether this phrase went over to America or not. I said that Camelot was built like a brick shithouse, and I'm like, that's a compliment because if you're a dude and you're built like it's an outhouse, right? It's built out like rotting wood and no one cares because you just go there to do crap anyway. Literally. Whereas if you built one out of brick, you were like rich, and so it was made for like a really big stacked bloke. But I said it, and I'm like, I don't know whether that translated to America. And he might have just heard, you're a shithouse.
He's still probably like, thank you, Disparu. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm like, so I called at him, and there's a pause. I went, that is meant as a compliment. He was like, I didn't know.
Just in case you didn't know.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't mean to. Like, if I meant to offend you, I wouldn't care. But I didn't mean to. Like, I'm trying to be nice.
I always say Camelot's built like a Dorito. He's just like big shoulders,
it's the
small
same
hips.
thing. Yeah.
So, yeah.
This one's
well, if you get jacked, that's what happens. Like, you have more muscles in your back and arms and stuff, and you just end up like a triangle.
Yep.
Just means big jacked bloke.
Yeah. This name is so awkward because it's also Gary's face.
No, that's why I'm like, you can read it.
Diz the Jizzbot 199 for $1.99 says, draw D's on guys' face when they're sleeping. I've never done that. Have you, any of you? Or like drawn on someone's face while they're passed out after a party?
I remember I had, so it was a huge, like a pretty big house party, a bunch of friends, and I was just, me and a couple of the girls were there, and we had one of our really dorky, dirty friends who got a big penis drawn on his arm and permanent marker when he was asleep. And he had to go to church the next day. He's like, please help me get this off. So we're sitting there. We had to go to the sister of someone whose house it was. And I'm like, do you got nail polish remover? And me and the other girl are like scrubbing because they drew it big. Poor guy. He's like, I got to go to church. He's like, does anyone have a button-up shirt with sleeves? He had short sleeves.
Oh my God. Yeah, this is where things like concealer might actually be very helpful. Oh no.
No, I think that would be worse.
I've seen videos of girls who cover with concealer, cover their tattoos.
A bloke going into church wearing concealer is far worse than just having a big massive on your arm.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's definitely worse.
I mean, I don't go to church, so I don't know.
No, I
think
nor do I, but it's definitely like if you have to think what would offend him more, he'd be like, no, that's yeah.
Damn, I believe that. Cecil did that, but on a guy's back. Oh.
I can see Cecil doing that.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my gosh.
No, the one I always wanted to like, this is how my mind works. Mine's like, I don't know whether that's true. That'd be an interesting experiment. Is you put their fingers in water because it's meant to make you pee yourself. Yeah, I don't know whether that's true or not though.
Has that?
I
Okay,
don't know.
anyone in the chat, have you done that and has that worked, or has it been done to you and it work? Because I don't want to do that to someone. I think that's cruel. But
And you also have to clean up the pee. Like, what if it's
I think it needs to be done for science.
It needs to be done. You know what? I have I know there's a couple sleep clinics out there. You know, maybe we should just try that, see if it works. Wow, someone says I have. Sandman, if you have, did it work? Or did it not work?
We have questions.
I have many questions. John Thomas, I couldn't do that as an adult. No, I would not do that to any of my friends.
Instant defense. Thank you for the $5. Soft cell sex dwarf. What?
I can't be honest, I don't know
Like
what
the
that
band?
means.
I don't
Maybe
know,
it's a
you
song.
mean the
That's what I
band?
thought it was a
Yeah.
song.
Oh, Sandman replied and said yes, it worked.
Oh.
Okay, for science, we needed to know. Jason
It's
Webster.
one of the things you're like, I don't know why it would work, but it's a common thing.
I guess so. Thank you for another Australian 10. Blackadder, the Cavalier Years, Blackadder Baldric. Your brain is like the gigantic four-headed man eating haddock fish beast of Aberdeen. It doesn't exist.
Aberdeen, yeah.
Aberdeen? Okay.
Aberdeen.
Baldric is like his
Aberdeen.
really thick sidekick. And the Baldric's one dream in life is to have a turnip of his own to call home. He just wants a turnip. That's all he wants. But he's so thick. And Baldric is like just abusing him all the time. It's like the guy who plays Baldric actually went on to have like a really successful career just doing like garden renovations on a TV show. It was weird.
Wow. I'm just reading some of these.
Oh
All right,
my
we've totally forgot almost.
What did we forget?
We have to react to the Ghostbusters trailer.
Oh, yes. Okay, by the way, I watched Ghostbusters for the first time. What a beautiful movie. Like,
did you watch Afterlife?
No,
you only
I
watched the first one?
The 84 one, 1984. First one ever, because I was shamed
Which
into
one's
it.
the one with the Marshmallow Man?
The first one, 1984.
Okay.
And it was beautiful.
Which one's the one with the stuff in the sewers? Is that also the first one?
No, I don't know. Wicked, you might know.
That's the second stuff in the
The
sewers.
one where a demon takes his baby in a pram. Is that the
Second one.
Okay, I've seen them both then.
I'm gonna watch the second one maybe sometime next week before I go to Wisconsin, because I loved it. I can't believe I've never watched it. It's so sad.
It's a great movie. I wish that
I'm surprised you haven't watched it before, just to get like the joke of people going, "Who you gonna call? Ghost?"
Yeah, well, I know the song. And my brothers, both of them watched the Ghostbusters. And I remember this randomly, the Ghostbusters TV series, the cartoon one. I think it's cartoon. And I never watched it because I wasn't interested.
I never watched the cartoon. So Afterlife, I thought it was decent. I enjoyed it. It's the one. When did that one come out? 2021. I liked I don't want to spoil anything for Xray.
Oh,
now.
the movie was in the 80s.
No, the Afterlife that it's basically
you know
with
what? It's fine. I will probably be a goldfish and forget about it.
Well, it's if you so Spengler passes away. For you, that's one of the glasses, the scientist one. He passes away in real life in 2014. He did. So they did a really nice tribute at the end. The kid from Stranger Things is in Afterlife, and his sister's kind of like they're his grandkids.
I haven't seen
He's not the star. He's not the star, but like it's his granddaughter who kind of becomes him, in a way. Like she's a scientist,
wait.
Smart one.
So is this movie that's coming out a sequel?
Yes.
To the 2020. I didn't see. I knew that Bill Murray was doing like a sequel to counter the feminist one that came out, but I didn't know it had already been out. I thought that was this movie. I didn't know this was the second
it's already
one.
out. You should check it just because you've seen the original.
I've not seen Afterlife.
And if you want to, get.
Oh, so this is basically the same cast. That explains a lot.
It is. It's the same cast.
Because I hate the cast.
He's like,
I saw this trailer and I liked the trailer up until it started showing people, and I'm like,
I
these
liked it
people are
until there were
horrible.
people.
I don't like them at all. Like, they're the most annoying people from several different TV series.
I will say, okay, so I saw the visual from Nooner, and I think the cool stuff with the CGI was like awesome with the ice and whatnot. So
the CGI looks cool. I thought Afterlife, it's not like the original. The original is the best one. I just really like the tribute that they did at the end of Afterlife. It was like a kind of a tearjerker. But I thought the movie overall, I haven't seen the 2016 one. And I'm not going to the female one, not going to bother. But I can guarantee without seeing it that Afterlife was 100 times better. But all right, let's hop into it. And don't worry, I will pause. Disparu, don't yell at me. But also, I don't know. I'm gonna have to clip part of this out. That's fine. Here we go. We're gonna talk right now over the.
Oh wait, pause. Mute until the music stops, or lower the sound because you're gonna get caught for that for sure.
Well, yeah, I did it last time.
Yeah, there isn't really much until the people arrive.
Yeah,
just like ice and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, I'll mute.
Sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you. I feel bad.
She's like, no. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I just don't want you to get like caught for the music.
What's happening?
Stop, didn't follow it up with insults. Stop you.
Yeah, there's not much. Well, once it gets to, but you know what? I'm gonna show you the spot. So I already reacted to this on Wicked's World. This is like where it cut out on me, like right around.
You know what? I like this kind of like fun. The fair, they're having fun.
Yeah.
Like very
it's
like
back
80s,
in New York
vibes, like just like carefree. So it's a little bit nostalgia. And
yeah, I liked
they
all
didn't
of
have to try hard for that. So I like that a little bit at the beginning.
Yeah, I like that it was back in New York too.
I think it's 3 actors that I don't like.
The 3 kids.
well, no, I know one of them.
And the 2 kids.
No, I know it's Patton. I don't like the guy from Stranger Things. And I can't remember the other one, but I'll know it when it happens.
Paul Rudd.
I know that Drunk 3PO said that Paul Rudd is like a controversial figure. I've only seen him in Ant-Man, so I have no problem with Paul Rudd. I don't mind him in this at all.
Some people don't like Paul Rudd. I like Paul Rudd.
I don't know, but I don't know why. So
this
like, he was okay in Ant-Man.
Cool. This scene where the storm's coming in and you see the freezing, like, come on, like what?
It reminds
me. Cool?
There was a movie, I can't remember what it's called.
Hi, Yellow Flash.
Hi, Yellow Flash. Okay, I was gonna say that he looks so old in this. Like they couldn't CGI him a little bit. When he pops out, I was like, he's about to turn to dust. Like I love Bill Murray, but oh my god,
I'm okay with leaving him how he is. I'm a big proponent of grow old gracefully, rather than trying to fake yourself.
I don't know, the light, like it didn't do him any favors. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, but I don't think it needs to. It depends what his role is in the movie. You can have a role in a movie as the old guy that teaches people what to do.
I think that
like I like the idea of wisdom from previous generations.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's just I don't know. It's the way he looked. Like he probably doesn't even look that bad in person. He's older, yes. I mean, how old is
the camera adds 1,000 wrinkles?
Yes. I mean, I guess he
this
didn't
looks
fall
cool.
for. Like that's pretty cool. All the ice coming in, that's awesome.
I liked it all the way through
scene
this.
Is awesome. Oh wait, it literally is at that halfway mark that we see the people. You could probably turn the volume up.
Yeah, I turned it back on now. I forgot.
Okay.
This scene looks so cool.
Like this is awesome.
There was a movie that did this before. I can't remember what it was. When it was like around the millennium or something, and it was literally about a guy trying to escape the car. I'm like, I've never watched that.
Oh my god!
And this, I really like this scene. And you're like, yes, it's nostalgia bait, but I don't care.
You know what? It's the way you should do it. This is how you do nostalgia bait. Like you bring the stuff that you actually liked back.
Yes.
And not destroy it.
And bearing in mind that I thought that all of this was the first movie, not the second, all I wanted was the original people and maybe people their age. I didn't want some younger, just complete, absolute people I can't stand who also think
I think
that TikTok is a great platform.
Without knowing Afterlife or anything, I think if they used like one of the characters' grandkids with the parents who probably thought that they were crazy for doing this whole Ghostbusters.
That's what happens in Afterlife. So
is it?
He leaves. You know, I'm saying he's a scientist one because Xray just seen the first movie, so she might be like, wait, which one is that? So that's why I'm saying that in case the chat's wondering. But yeah, he goes off because he knows something big's happening. And he even leaves the Ghostbusters, and they're like, he could rot in hell. Like, they're really mad about it in Afterlife. And he goes to, I think it's Oklahoma, and so he leaves his daughter, and he doesn't know his grandkids, and the granddaughter ends up being just like him, a scientist and all that. I'm not going to give away
thank you
too much because I want you to see it. It's worth watching. I liked it. So I feel like that's the way you do it, right? Instead of just doing a whole reboot like they did. I didn't watch the female one, and I won't. But instead of just doing a whole reboot, even bringing in different men to be the Ghostbusters like adults, it's nice that they're keeping it in their family and it's the grandkids.
And then the
originals.
Exactly.
Like, and they come in it. They're in it. They're in it. They show Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray, and they're all in it, actually.
Well, I think they still have to be the main characters, though. Like, to give that passing off to the next generation. Yeah, I don't think you can have them like... You know, they show up for 10 minutes and go, no, you can do all the work. And then you send off the new crowd to do all the work. I think they have to be part of the crew. I think they have to hand off slowly.
So essentially you need a bridge over movie where you have everyone, including the new and the old cast, the entire time, or like at least 75% of the time. And then the next one, maybe you can have the new one take over and do the 10 minutes with the old.
It's like the philosophical question, right? If you have a boat, a wooden boat, and you replace one piece of wood on that boat, is it the same boat? Most people will say yes. And then you're like, well, okay, how much do I have to replace before it's not the same boat? And what if I get all of those old pieces of wood and right next to it build that exact same boat out of the original wood, which is the original boat, right? And it's to show you that there isn't really, it's not a solid line, but there is a point where it just becomes pointless. And so like, I think they probably left it a bit late for me.
I would say the only way you could do this with elongating the franchise, do this holdover movie and then do like a weird cartoon or small version TV show with the new characters and then done. Leave it at that.
New characters
no
that
more.
I can't stand.
But that's why you do a small cartoon show for the younger generation kids. Because I think that would be fine for the kids. They might enjoy it.
He's like, I don't care about the kids. I care about me.
Like, hey, my brothers loved the Ghostbusters TV show. I didn't, because clearly I didn't watch it. But, you know, I think they would have liked that. Maybe. Then again, we're old now.
I just love how Disparu hasn't seen Afterlife. He didn't know that this was a sequel to Afterlife.
No.
He's just like, I hate all of these people.
I don't like no, because I've seen them in other TV series and they've shown they've chosen the most annoying people from several TV series. They've chosen literally the worst person from Stranger Things.
Which one is it?
Finn Wolfhard, Mike from Stranger Things. Yeah. He's not. He doesn't play a big role in Afterlife. He has like a couple scenes, but it's the granddaughter and her friends that go on like the shenanigans. I mean,
I wish
he comes like a Ghostbuster,
but the one with the buck teeth. He's cute, adorable. No. The shoot. Let me find the picture of Stranger.
I think his name is Caleb. Are you talking about the little black kid?
No, not the black kid. I want the one. Where is a picture of all the kids? He's the only other kid that you haven't mentioned yet. He has the big gap tooth.
Oh, Dustin, the one who had the fake teeth. Who didn't have teeth.
If it was Dustin, I would love that. I loved
all the kids.
He's my favorite.
I like Dustin too. I like Eddie too, though, but he's from the last season. If you didn't watch 4, he was good, but he's not really a kid. He was a teenager. Yeah, Dustin's cute. I like him. He's funny, little class clown.
I mean, Scaff says I don't like black kids. No, I'm saying in this movie specifically, if you're using grandchildren, it would be really weird if the black kid all of a sudden showed up.
I can't believe that was the comment you read out. I was like,
that's one that stood out.
That's just gonna get clipped.
It's highlighted, okay, on my chat. My name. Oh. Just saying for continuity. Otherwise, the mom would have been a philanderer.
I know it's the Ecto one. Stop it, Ian. Thank you for the 25 pounds. The Ghostbusters mobile. Thanks, Ian. Wiley Dave, member for 3 months. Thank you.
The day after tomorrow.
That's
yes.
Oh, that's the movie that you were.
It's the same story. Well, it's not the same story, obviously, but it's the same effect in the trailer. There's like an ice wave coming in, and the guys are running away from the cold as it sweeps through.
Yes. Okay, I remember it now. Oh my god, that movie is. Oh.
I never watched it because it looked trash, but I remember the trailer.
So long
Thank you
ago.
for the 199. And he says, Xray girl, the ending of Afterlife will choke you up. It will.
You
know what? It's actually really good because she just watched the first one. Watch the second one first, just cause, and then watch.
And then watch. So I'm trying to do.
It'll be
one
very
per week.
fresh for you. It's gonna choke you up because
I know. I love how I just said the nostalgia, even though it was 2 weeks, like 2 days ago.
This is so nostalgic.
I remember what last week was like.
Okay.
For the first
cool.
Yes, her. She's
is that so? This is a girl.
No
granddaughter.
I can't tell.
Her name is. Let me look it up. I know she's Phoebe Spangler in the movies. But her real name is McKenna Grace. I don't know. She was even. I mean, she's pretty young. She's only 17. So she was like 15 or 14. Yeah, so she was like 15 or 14. Wait, no. It was just 2 years ago. So yeah, she was 15 when the first one came out.
I think that's stupid to do in the first place. Like, you should have at least done adults. I don't know. They're hoping, we can have a franchise that spans decades. It's like, I'd rather you just like. I think you're a really horrible parent if you get a 15-year-old to go out and hunt ghosts. Come on.
No, you realistically, like that doesn't age like well at all. Like you taking your kids out into danger. No mother would do that voluntarily.
Yeah, no.
Well,
I'm not going to spoil anything
the mother has nothing to do with it. But these people have like nuclear nuclear power plants on their back, essentially.
That's the
what
are they called? Proton something? Yeah. No, either or. Like I would never let my younger brother go out into danger if I knew he was doing stupid things like this. No. I'm the one. Well, I'll just say it on my part. I stopped my brothers from doing a lot of like pyro stuff.
Because boys.
They're boys.
They do stuff like
that. You can't write off with just boys. Oh, all boys are pyros.
I was just saying,
what about pyros when they get into shenanigans?
My brothers were horrible with that stuff. My older brother, he lined us up and shot us with paintballs. That's how much of a little trouble.
He's like, I want to hang out with your brother.
Yeah, he sounds great.
Honestly, Disparu. My younger brother, he watched Mahler before I even knew who Mahler was. And so he showed me videos of Mahler and the TLJ and all that stuff that he did with the long form stuff. And I just, when I heard Mahler, I'm like, why does he sound so familiar? So anyways, you would like him. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I have to pause every 6 seconds as per the contract that Disparu.
Hey, you're the one who doesn't want to get claimed.
You're right.
Don't like him.
Disparu's favorite.
Froze to death in the middle of.
Oh, and that was that's his daughter right there. That's
the black girl.
He got no.
What?
Sorry.
Hold on.
You stop saying that.
No, I saw black girl.
No, you didn't. There was no one on the screen. No.
Right here.
No.
Oh no. We were like multiple seconds past that, and that's the screen we came off.
Oh no, that's Egon's daughter. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, she's the mom of
Misery.
She said that like
I'm gonna sound so
wait, like what? There wasn't even one on the screen.
No, I saw a girl and I was like, I wonder who she is. And then you said something about Egon's daughter. I'm like, well, how?
Yeah, Black Girl Magic. That's how.
I do like the idea behind this. Xray.
Xray can get away with it
now. He can. Trey's loud.
Yeah,
yeah, everyone knows Xray. I do like the idea behind this though. Getting frozen, scared to death, basically frozen in fear. Sorry.
I have no problem with the story. It's the actors.
Yeah, we'll see. I didn't think now. The first Ghostbusters was the best one. Afterlife wasn't groundbreaking, but after
I like the second one.
Yeah, the second one's good too. Like the original 2 Ghostbusters movies were better than anything we're gonna get. But Afterlife wasn't terrible.
Art museum and stuff. I like the guy that ran the art museum. He was like the original kind of camp guy. I think he was in if I'm remembering this correctly, I may be misremembering it, but I think he was also in a Mr. Bean movie.
I wouldn't remember
I might have got the actor from the Ghostbusters wrong. I haven't watched it since I was a kid.
It's been a long time. I recently watched the first one again. It's been a while since I've watched Ghostbusters 2.
Wait, can I just ask a question? Is Slimer in Afterlife?
No.
How dare they?
But there's like a I would say kind of maybe a callback to him a little bit. Like they it's not him, but there's a ghost that's
Similar to him?
Yeah.
Sadsies.
I forget what it's called.
Yeah, Peter McNichol. He I believe in this runs like the art museum or something. And he's in he also runs an art museum. That's weird. He also runs the art museum in the Mr. Bean movie. No, yeah. Except he's not a bad guy in that one.
What is it?
Yeah,
oh my god, they look so fruity.
Well, that's his granddaughter.
Fruity?
And that's her friend.
Like,
what do you mean by fruity?
Shirt that he's wearing? It's like 5 different
him.
colors.
Gen Z.
I don't know. And apparently
I don't like him. He's
he's from Eternals, right?
Yeah.
No, I know him from The Big Bang Theory. I can't stand that show.
Which was he? What was his character?
Didn't he have like
I don't know
way
his
more
name.
of like a dorky haircut in that? Like
Everyone in The Big Bang Theory did.
Yeah, they all did.
But
he had,
to
like,
me,
the
it's just been
stripe,
typecast
right?
for that, and so I can't take him seriously in anything else.
Is he wearing just a hoodie with
He's
a
also
shirt?
a
That's
complete
weird.
grifter. So
I don't like this outfit he's wearing. Sorry.
I don't like the way any of these guys are dressed.
Back to the fashion.
No. I think so in Afterlife, I want to say that the OGs maybe had 10, 15 minutes tops in it. So it would be nice to see. I hope that we're not seeing most of what they're going to be in here in the trailer. I want more than 5 minutes. I hope that they're in at least
they
like
don't
a
get
quarter of
trashed
the movie
either. Because I feel like they're gonna get trashed. Just I don't want it.
Wait, that he wasn't on The Big Bang Theory? He's not. Are we
Are
thinking
you getting mixed up with your
he
brown
was.
guys?
Okay, to fit like that.
I'm sure he was on The Big Bang Theory.
You cannot make fun of me and the my racism now.
Oh my god.
Where do I know him from if he's not The Big Bang Theory?
He's from Eternals. I swear.
I haven't seen Eternals, so I know him from somewhere. So what?
Listen, I'm sad. I regret seeing Eternals, but I only seen it because Richard Madden. I love Richard Madden.
Let me see. IMDb. Let's just search him.
What's the name of this Ghostbusters Frozen Empire?
So his
He was.
name
I'm
is...
not- I know him
he
from
was in
somewhere.
Silicon Valley. So maybe you mix those two up.
Oh,
Have
he
you
was
seen
That's
in
the
the-
one. I know him from Silicon
Okay.
Valley.
Okay.
I didn't like him in Silicon Valley either.
I just don't like him.
No.
Ian's trying to call Disparu out. Why?
All right, we got 2 races.
I just knew it was a show and I didn't like him as an actor.
Wicked, you want to
Never
join
claimed to have a
us?
good memory.
Join us. We have cookies.
My fear is so
Yeah, he does.
your veins turn to rivers of ice.
CGI looks really cool.
I will say,
in
okay,
this.
the lines kind of call back to Ghostbusters 1 because, nostalgia bait and all for me.
The whole
With the
week, man, she
dogs.
just went back, took her back. No, it's good that you just watched it because you have it fresh in your head. It's been like a good year or 2 since I've watched the first one, so there's little things that I'll miss.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so go ahead. Sorry.
I really do think they should have chose Dustin out of the kids seeing this now. It would have been
If
so
you
fun
want
to
the
see
kind
him.
of the comedy element, then he's the guy that gives it.
Yeah.
That's true.
It depends what they want from the actor.
I guess we'll find out.
I mean,
Yeah.
if they just want like a
Afterlife, right?
wall, then that's the great actor.
Is
He is
in
in Afterlife, yeah. Mhm.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't play the biggest role. Like he's in it more than the originals, but it's more of. I mean, he's in it. Yeah, he plays.
What's
a
his
big role.
typecast? Is he like the smart, weird?
He's the
nerdy
dumb
dude?
17-year-old that ends up crushing on a girl.
Yeah,
Mm.
he's kind of the simp who has absolutely no ability to show emotion on his face.
Yeah,
Ah.
there you go.
She's like,
There you go.
I really like you.
He's the
Wow, what is
awkward
that
teenager
scene? Is he sticking something in someone's head?
in his head. horns?
In his own head?
Yep.
Oh, dang.
I don't know who this is. This guy wasn't in the first.
No.
There's a lot of characters
Afterlife.
in this. Like, there's a lot of different people.
Bill Murray walking with a walker for 2 hours will still be funnier than the Marvels. True.
And the last thing you see
Okay, she's
Like,
in last time.
Can you pan back just like one scene?
is right.
Oh,
Yeah, hold on.
where they're in their
Bones
deer.
cracked.
Yeah, I was trying to get back to that because
There.
okay,
Okay, so you have Paul Rudd as a Ghostbuster, Egon's daughter, and I guess a granddaughter.
So she wasn't a Ghostbuster in the first one. I don't want to ruin too much for you because I want you to see it. But she wasn't, so it's kind of okay. That's different. Neither was he. Neither of them were Ghostbusters in the first one.
Even if she's like 16 or 17, both of those people should not have her with them.
No.
In this scene.
No.
It's just basic science, you know. Think of Titanic. Women and children should be on the boats.
Well, it's like ghosts are deadly. Like it's not something that you piss about within this world. Like these are meant to be the specialists that get rid of things that nobody else can handle.
Yeah, I wouldn't bring my child into that. No.
And it even wiped out entire cities. Like if the Ghostbusters didn't handle some of the Marshmallow Man, he would have wiped out the city.
He would have killed him. Yeah. Exactly. I wouldn't like even me thinking like I don't know. Egon's daughter looks like she's older than Paul Rudd. Maybe Paul Rudd also doesn't age.
No, they're the same age. In the movie, they're like the same age.
But you wouldn't go into danger. You'd be like, no, you're staying back. I'm gonna take care of stuff. If I die, please take care of our daughter or granddaughter. I don't know what the relationship is.
I don't care what they used to do. It makes you a bad parent. Like, the reason why they used to go to war is because if you didn't go to war, your entire country would lose. Whereas now, this is a voluntary thing. She doesn't have to go into this. They are dragging her.
I'm sure he has other friends, you know, the other Ghostbusters kids that he can maybe reach out to.
That would have been pretty cool to do. Everyone talking about how they'd rather have it be adults. This is good. And then the third and fourth could have been, other Ghostbusters kids.
I wish it was all their kids versus
that would have been cool.
Singular family, maybe. I don't know if
if they would have done that, they could have actually made it to where and then when they age up, they become the Ghostbusters, like the grandkids.
Like little mini versions of the OGs.
Well, that's the thing though. Bill Murray and everyone are so old that their kids would have been like 30s and 40s.
It would have been perfect.
So
they're around the same age that they would have been in the first movie.
Even so, even like if they're in the mid-20s, it's still better than sticking 15-year-olds into it.
Yep.
There comes a part where you're a bad person for doing it.
What's this? Deranged Lunatic, aka DL, for $1.99. Also, hi. Xray, do they not have black people in Canada? I don't know if you heard, but we have a thing called MAID. So let that answer that question. I'm kidding. Yes, we have black people.
Jason Webster's for Australian 2. Thank you. Panelists, what is your favorite film of 2023?
2023, like brand new movie or movie I watched personally?
Because she's seen a lot. We'll go with what was released in 2023.
Oh,
I don't know. What came out? What did I even go see this year? I don't know.
Let me just Google this quickly.
What about you, Disparu? What was your favorite? He's gonna be like the Marvels.
You know what? I really liked Sound of Freedom. Good cry in that. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say Mario, but that was last year, wasn't it? The Mario Brothers.
2023.
John Wick 4. Blue Beetle, Guardians of the Galaxy.
I still have to see John Wick 4.
I didn't watch that.
It's better when you watch it at home because you don't have to put up with the crappy.
Old
cinemas.
Dads, if you're into that. Pain Hustlers. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning. That was really good.
I didn't see that one. Mario was this year. I'm gonna go with Mario then.
I'm gonna put a tie. Sound of Freedom and Mission Impossible then.
Sound of Freedom.
But if I could say a movie I watched recently, I would actually put Ghostbusters at the top there.
Great movie. She just seen it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's finish the trailer. Here we go.
Can you see?
There's the guy.
Ear ducts freezing up.
Oh, this
guy is
scene.
Universally disliked.
The brown guy or
Pat Hodge.
Oh, Patton Oswalt. Sorry, I just saw the bro. Sorry, my brain's on racist thoughts apparently.
I just don't understand
We're
why
seeing
out
a
of
different side
everyone
of Xray Girl today.
we are the wine's hitting. Out of everyone they could have gotten, Patton Oswalt seems to be like the narrator, fanboy, whatever.
Wait, why don't we
him.
like him? Can someone please explain to me?
Because of who he is as a person.
Okay. He's a woke guy.
I only knew him from Shield, and he was all right in Shield as an actor. But then the moment you like find out anything about him in real life, it's like no.
There's more.
Okay.
Look up the situation with him and his wife.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. I've just heard other statements.
And he's also
Thanks.
Okay,
chat.
here we go.
He's like Mark
Literally
Ruffalo.
scared to
Yeah.
death.
There you go.
So cool.
Xray Girl can't get like confused about who we mean.
Sorry. Yeah, I can't. Not that time. That's the face I go.
There we go. Good way to
that
put
have.
it. Death took his wife out. And
Wait,
not
his wife
sooner.
died?
Wait, what?
Yeah, you know about that?
I
Look
didn't
it
know
up.
about
Google
that.
No,
it.
I literally did not know about that. That's why I was asking why we don't like him. Oh, that's Aku Taco. I'll say
This
I'm
scene is
half
so
in for this movie.
creepy.
Like this scene is actually really cool. They did a good job picking some really good scenes. I'm not a fan of this last scene. I remember watching it with Gary and
Yeah, they had to add in the nerding out moment.
See, I like Paul Rudd. I have no problem with Paul Rudd, so that scene doesn't bother
no,
me.
I have a problem with kids. Why are the kids there?
I hate kids in movies. Yeah, they can't act.
Yeah, they can't act. I will say Stranger Things did a pretty good job out of the kid actors.
Yeah, but not this one.
I
Like
mean,
this is
I don't
literally the
know.
guy who can't act in Stranger Things.
Eric K. For $2. Spy Kids with Ghosts. That's all.
Yeah.
Instant defense for
agree.
$2. Marilyn Manson, third day, a 7-day binge. Wait, third day, a 7-day binge. Is that a song that he did? We're all like, quiet now.
I've
We
no
don't know. All right. Chat here. We're gonna get ready to wrap it up. Kid in Halloween was good. Oh, the kid that was in Halloween. I'm like, huh? Yeah, I heard the Spy Kids remake was really bad. Yeah, Goonies was good. The head kids and the but I was just gonna say that, Wiley Dave. Back in like the 80s and 90s, it definitely the kid actors were different. Nowadays, it's very an example I'll use is Full House. The kids could act on Full House, and then they tried to do Fuller House, and it was so bad. The kids could not act for crap, and it did not have the same feel that the original had because the kids couldn't act. Full House, the kids are what made the show funny, and they couldn't act. So yeah, but yeah, 80s and 90s were a different time for sure. At least in my opinion. It's just gonna be like I never liked kids actors in anything.
I don't think kids should be actors. Why would you?
No, I mean
Get an
you're
actor
right.
who actually has a history of acting, who can like. Because
get what you're
the
saying.
other problem is that you go, well, that person can't act, and they're like, well, actually, they're only 8 years old. I'm like, yeah, so they shouldn't be in acting then, should they? I don't care how old they are. I care about your ability to do the role. And throughout like all of entertainment, kids have been used as the universal. I'm such a terrible writer. I can't actually make you care about this character, so I'm going to stick a child in the role. Then by default, you're supposed to care about them. So I don't have to do any of the work to make you like the character or care about their existence or anything. I'm just going to put a kid in it, and then you're supposed to do it by default. Like,
You can't hire midgets anymore. Peter Dinklage thought of that.
Yeah, he won't let you. Only him. He's the only one.
He's the only one. Yep.
We're gonna
He's
get ready
literally
to.
like Highlander of the acting world.
He pulled the
There
ladder
should
up
only
behind
be
him.
one.
That's still just so messed up because 7 people that normally would not get a role could have gotten one in Snow White. I know we've said
Yeah.
this a bunch of
I know.
Now
times.
they're all
It's so wrong.
CGI.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a sad moment for them small people. I don't know what the acceptable
but-
words are.
I call them midgets.
We'll go with that.
Probably. Like, look, dwarf, midget. If you want to ad hoc and post hoc change words to be offensive that weren't before, I don't care about you. Like, you can just piss off. It's your feigned
Blabs is
outrage to try
here.
and get power.
Hi, Blabs.
Hi, Blabs.
It's the same issue with all of it. Like, the people that would have got the jobs, there was some outrage, there was some backlash. Some of them said, you know, I could have got that role, kind of thing. But there was no, like, prolonged effort. It was like, yeah, but I could have got that role. Oh, well. It's like, no. If you want to stop that, if you want roles, you have to actively attack the foundations of that entire belief system. You have to go after it, and it's going to apply to everybody. But it's the only way you're going to get it. This has happened multiple times before. There was the Formula One girls that got taken off because other people didn't like attractive women, and so all of the Formula One girls lost their jobs. And, like, this has happened from everything. And every time it happens, people are just like, oh, well, I guess I should probably shut up now because this is progress. It's like, oh, like, have a spine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let hot people do their thing. Let small people do their thing.
This
Yeah, but
maybe
even they didn't seem to care that much about it. Like,
I
they
think-
should have gone for him. They should have called him out. They should have said that he was
They should have.
individually
They should have.
a horrible person
They really
because he was
should have.
actively trying to preserve only his own career. And it was like,
'Cause
no.
If you look at just the woke mindset and what they've done and modeled after that, they really could have gotten so much more. But they didn't. They just took it because apparently listening to Peter Dinklage, their leader and savior, was their only way to kind of exist in this world.
Well, I think it's quite
he just took
cliquey.
jobs from them, so maybe not.
Well, I think it's quite cliquey, and so they're probably scared of, like,
They're scared of him.
offending somebody, and it's just like,
No.
no. The issue is, if you want to get rid of this, you have to throw it all out at the same time. That's the problem. Like, none of them have worked out how they could just get it to their advantage, and so they don't bother. They'd rather not
and
rock
that's
the
the
boat.
thing. Like all this like woke stuff, it's pick and choose what things we're gonna care about and what things we're not gonna care about. If they really did care about the little people, they would have all the woke people on Twitter would have fought for them.
It makes me think
Right?
of the Santa Claus when he's talking about the elves and she's like, and they're not elves, they're little people. He's like, but they are elves. It's like,
I
whatever.
don't know what to call them. I like calling them little people. Okay.
Even the Guardian article said it the best way, because it was like there was an official institution that they've come up with to represent them, and it wasn't like height deprived, but it was something like
Vertically challenged. I saw someone in the chat say that.
yeah, it's like,
Don't
Market
talk about
reality.
comics like that, okay?
Thank you for the $2. Stop making women video game characters ugly.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, if you've watched any of our Conan streams, it's not the guys, it is the girls literally making there's a big booty, big boobed versions of themselves.
Yeah. If anything, they want to enhance, they want to look a certain way.
Yeah,
not-
wearing
don't wanna-
the waists, the fashion that they should.
the Restricted Growth Association. I mean, that sounds like a men's rights advocacy group. That does. The Restricted Growth Association.
But you know, it's not men that's like super toxic about the way they look. It's actually women.
No, you
Women.
don't say. I mean, the makeup industry is only a multi-billion-dollar or trillion-dollar
I
institution,
know.
literally
It's
dedicated to
insane.
get people to lie
the-
about how attractive they are. I couldn't
fact
imagine that they could
surgery
possibly.
and microsurgeries are a huge thing. Like those people who do Botox and lip fillers and just the cheek fillers and stuff like that. That's insane how much money is in that industry.
And then you've got stuff like, I don't know which one does all the filters, but like Instagram or TikTok or whatever it is, and they've got all the beauty filters.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
not the men using them.
Yeah.
Although when the men used the girl filter on Instagram, it was so
It's funny. Yeah. Andrew Matthews, thank you for the £2. My favorite little people are the Harfusts.
Oh wow.
All
I
right.
always
Wait
like
till
the
that show's
Irish
back.
Times. What did
The
the
Irish
Irish
Times.
The Irish Times.
Oh,
released
they
a
were
power
so
article.
funny with the
said-
the title of the article.
Yeah. The new hobbits are filthy, hungry simpletons with stage Irish accents. That's $1 billion well spent.
You know what? They have great banter. I love the Irish. One of my best friends is Irish, so hats off to you, Irish
Because they're
Times.
pissed. But the Irish Times literally does the best reviews. I don't think anyone does better reviews of like TV and movies for like comedy stuff.
We need to highlight more of their articles then.
They
'cause
did
I
a great
didn't hear about
Marvels
them
review.
Yeah, it wasn't until this week that I even heard of the Irish Times.
Well, I heard them because of this Rings of Power one, but it was
It's perfect.
the contrast.
It's perfect.
Because they were the ones that did like the Marvels disappear up their own black hole.
Yeah. That was a great headline.
Xray just switched to the bottle.
No, I thought I picked up my
We're talking about
glass
the
and
Marvels
a
again.
Oh, we're talking Marvels. Help me.
We gotta start wrapping up though. I'm so sorry. So chug. No, I'm just kidding. I'm finished.
No,
I'm all done. She's
I'm
like, no.
we're not chugging. We're just gonna drink.
She's gonna sip it.
She's
She'll be
just gonna
sipping it
finish the
after
bottle at
stream.
her own time.
Yeah, and I'm just kidding. She's like, no, chug. She's got.
I need to be erect, like
What?
standing up erect.
He said what? All right. So what? Let's wrap it up, guys. Thanks so much for being here with us. We had over 400 the whole time. Crazy. Thank you.
That's insane. These shows are amazing.
Yeah, we're having so much fun. We're glad you guys like it too. Because we're loving them. Market Reality, thank you for another $2. The Harfoots went around checking rims.
And eating each other.
Are we
like
in
the
Robin
corpses
in
of
the
their
Hood?
enemies.
It feels like
To be
Robin in the
vertical.
Hood. Yeah. Okay. You know what's
Except
funny?
to be vertical,
so
yeah.
the only reason
Vertically
I say erect because sometimes when I'm marking my X-rays, that's a word I use because if they're normally laying down and they're standing, so I'll just say PA erect or AP erect, which is anterior posterior or posterior.
Every time you say
anterior.
it, just Bruce giggle.
No, it's like there's literally like every time you just give me flashbacks to Coupling. Coupling had it was a comedy show, but it was based around like relationships, and so it had like the men and women, and it split them off into different groups, and you'd have like the conversation differences between the blokes and the girls. And at one point, all the girls were around a table, and they were like, "How on earth do you chat up a bloke, right?" And one of them was giving tips, and she's like, "All you have to do is slip in the word naked 3 times into a conversation, and no man can control himself." And so this server comes up to them in the bar, and they're like, "I can't believe that you don't have tablecloths. Did you used to have tablecloths? These tables just seem so naked." It's like, "Oh, we've got high heels. You don't have socks on. Your feet are just." They're naked, and this guy by the end he's like holding himself with like the recipe thing. He's like, I've got to go. I'll get your order. Bye. And then just pissing themselves. I mean, no, I tell you, Coupling is the best comedy ever made.
Okay, well, I'm glad I accidentally felt let you feel like you're watching a coupling thing.
So like, every time you say it, I just have that scene running through my head.
Yes, guys, when you're standing, you're technically erect.
Sorry.
Like nobody uses that word in any other context except you.
I literally just worked yesterday and I used that title card many times. Anyways.
Tunberry Masta, thank you so much for the 50. Thanks for entertaining us guys, us gals and guy.
Saucy.
Thank you for the 50. Saucy. Thank you guys so much. All right, what do you have going on? Anything coming up, Xray?
Yes. Tomorrow I got a crazy busy day. In the morning, we're gonna paint with MVP 10 to 12 p.m. Eastern, and then Sunday Funday we're gonna be playing Valheim with Garrett and Az. I don't think Kara's gonna make it because she's still traveling. 1 to like 4 p.m. Eastern, and then Forbidden Frontiers 6:30 p.m. Eastern. And if you guys are interested, I will be watching. I'm thinking Monday Ghostbusters late in the evening, Ghostbusters 2. So you guys are going to watch me react to it because YouTube doesn't like when people watch other people's stuff. So
no,
yeah.
What about you, Disparu? You got anything coming up? More
I've got Robin Hood tomorrow. So I've had a wonderful time. I did a video about the Marvels, then I watched the Marvels, then I spoke about the Marvels for 5.5 hours, and now I'm going straight to Robin Hood. Oh, it's a wonderful time to be alive.
May I ask, what's worse, Marvel or Robin Hood?
Robin Hood's far more entertaining. Like,
Oh.
there was one scene, the Flurkin scene, where all the heroes are running around murdering people with Flurkins. That is on the level of Robin Hood. But because it's like, it comes across as a parody, the rest of the Marvels is just bad. Whereas Robin Hood reaches that level where it seems like a parody, and that makes it entertaining. I have fun making the Robin Hood reviews, so. I
Looks like
I do
piss
like
myself
watching
laughing. Apparently, it's all fake
laugh
laughing,
at
but
and it looks like Camelot's live. So you
Wait,
guys,
people
I forgot
think
how
you
to do
fake-
the.
People think
I
you
forgot
fake
how to
laugh.
do the rating. So
Yeah,
there's his link. You guys want to hop over there?
Director X did a thing about he specifically quoted part of my first review and then did my laugh and went, "Oh my god, it's fake laugh. It's obviously fake laugh. You sound fake. You are fake. You're being fake." I'm like, "You don't know anything about me. That's just my laugh."
Yeah, people think I fake laugh all the time too. But yeah,
it's like the height of arrogance. It's like, you think you know me so well, you know what I find funny. It's like, you're Canadian, I'm English. You wouldn't know where to begin with my sense of humor.
Are you sure? I'm a Canadian.
No, the English have a very specific thing, and there is. I'm not saying there aren't. There's Americans that get it and Canadians that get it, but it's a very specific type of humor. And I don't like American humor, and a lot of Americans wouldn't like my stuff. Like, there's loads of Americans that will watch Black Books and have no idea why it was funny.
I love how like British humor, it's actually really funny, but no one actually laughs at it, and they'll just still say it's funny.
I don't know. There's an extra layer to it.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Wicked. I'm so
No, you're
sorry.
fine. It's okay. So make sure you check out what they've got going on. I'm gonna be on Kick after this in like 10 minutes. I need to stretch my legs.
Apologies.
But you're fine. You're fine. And I put I forgot how to do the raid on here. He told me and I forgot already.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I put
Oh,
a
it's
link
quite
in there.
complicated.
Go
You
over
have to
there.
set it
Camel
up with
Camel
links
Pod.
and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, go over and say hi. I think he's got Nick on and Zia's on. So
Ooh.
I put the link in there. Go say hi. And yeah, in about 10 minutes or so, I'll be live on Kick. Thank you, Hokies, for posting the link. And thank you guys so much for hanging out. We had so much fun with you. Yeah, everyone plugged everything. So we're out, guys.
Wow.
You plugged everything, right?
Say, no,
did.
you did a phrase.
Oh,
Everything's been plugged.
Everything's
We all
been
plug
plugged.
things.
Bye.
Bye.
Say.